Hey, everyone, you're here with Alaric. Welcome back, and we are here for another reaction to Caleb Hammer's Financial Audit. And since these hands are rated E for everyone, I decided to take the pick of what was available this week from his latest drops, and I chose the one that mentioned the guy being the problem. So, looking at him from what right now, from what we can see, yeah, he looks a bit problematic. So, let's see how bad this one gets. Like last time, I'm going to go and skip the entries. We can go in completely blind. And I'm hoping to keep this one a little bit more funny than how serious my last one was. So bear with me. Let's have a great time with this one. I'll be honest with you guys. I had an awesome day at work today, and I'm hoping to keep it going. Actually, no, let's be real. This will probably ruin it, but... But hey, I hope you guys had a great day as well. I hope you are gonna enjoy this, and let's get to it.
Life or relationship, I will personally pay you to take time off of work, fly you down to Austin, get you personal transportation, a hotel, food, and we'll have a great time hanging out. Go to calebhammer.com/apply or click that link in the description below. Hi.
You know what? Say no more, Caleb. Let's hang out, buddy. I don't have any financial issues, but I'm definitely willing to, come down to Austin and say hi.
I'm Remy. I'm 25 years old.
Hi, I'm Jacob. I'm 26 years old.
I would actually suggest 26. I thought he was in his early 30s. Maybe it's the beard. Let's go.
We're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And this is...
Pennsylvania? Yeah, right. Now that's how I know this show is fake. Let's be real. Everyone knows Pennsylvania isn't real. That was just the state made up for the show The Office. And they thought we were stupid.
Financial Audit.
I'm here to get the truth because all he does is lie to me. That's what was at the top of the application to come on the show.
Oh.
I'm guessing he is you because you're the guy. That's interesting. I'm very curious to learn more. But first, Remy.
Yes.
Well, thanks for coming down, guys. What do you do for a living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania?
She is a secretary. And he does something blue collar.
Yeah, beautiful city.
Cashier, waitress, and then on the side, I clean people's houses.
Okay.
Damn.
Are you making money? It's hard to say. Are you? I mean, what are you getting paid? What's your hours? What's happening?
So when I waitress, I make $283 plus tips. When I cashier, I make $13 an hour.
Tips, yeah.
And then I clean a house. I make an extra $100 a month.
Rust Belt cities.
Okay.
Midwest, megalopolis, not usually the most expensive areas in the country. Pittsburgh, I don't have the full data off the top of my head. I feel like that being half of the income, you could actually do halfway decently. What are you making normally a month net?
Roughly $800.
In a month? $800? Girl, you need to find a new line of work. Damn. Wait. No, that's got to be part-time. But even then, $800 for part-time? Damn. In a month? Every couple of weeks? Sure. Like, my first job was in fast food. And even during my part-time hours, yeah, well, I wasn't a waiter, but dang, I would assume you get a bit more than that.
So, like, my paycheck from...
What the fuck?
I only work 3 days a week. I'm part-time. We have a 2-year-old.
Okay, so 3 days a week.
She's in daycare part-time.
Wait, hang on, what? Sorry, I missed that.
I'm part-time. We have a 2-year-old, so I watch her, and she's in daycare part-time.
Okay. So that makes more sense. But how much does daycare cost? I don't know about Pennsylvania, but from what I know, when it comes to daycare, even though I don't have any kids of my own, not Pennsylvania, daycare can be pretty expensive. So does your paycheck even cover the cost?
What is the cost difference between daycare and you going and just working?
Daycare is $600 a month for 3 days a week.
Okay, so you pocket like $200. In my opinion, I think it'd be worth it for you to just stay home based on that. I was your boyfriend, fiance, husband, whatever. Based on how much he makes, it might be worth it for you to just stay home. Pocketing $200 really doesn't seem worth it to me.
Okay, and what would it be for 5?
About $1,000 a month.
Okay, you would.
Okay, so if you doubled your hours, you would make roughly $1,600, give or take. So then, okay, so yeah, in that case, you either got to pick one or the other, because the middle ground really doesn't meet anything except giving you $200 that you can spend on Starbucks or something. So yeah, either go full-time stay-at-home mom with your whatever he is to you, or go full-time and leave your kid at daycare. Personally, I would say take your kid home, because there's been multiple studies that show children that are raised by their parents rather than being in daycare all the time are a little bit more centered, I guess could be the word. I'd say look it up. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but they show to have better social skills rather than going through daycare, because they have that one-on-one time with the parent. And also, it's good for you to, regardless of political, religious beliefs, it's better for you to give that to your kid on the one-on-one versus them with, I don't know, like 29 other kids to 1 or 2 adults in a daycare.
Not more.
Probably.
Based on your income. No, not probably. I mean, for 3 days, you're making 8. You're making 8, spending 6. You're netting. It's not great. If you work 5.
Exactly. Thank you, Caleb.
And have him watch for 5, you would net, and it would probably be an extra 100 or 200 up.
Probably.
Which, by the way, just your career is a joke.
It is.
25, like this,
Ouch.
This is nothing. We're not going to survive off of this.
You're right.
When
but
we
that's why I'm in
choose
college.
to bring a kid, okay, good. What are you studying?
Engineering.
Okay, what kind?
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So, as someone who has a degree, I would say that if you get a degree, make it sure it's either marketable or in the STEM, or make sure it's in the STEM field. Mine is not in the STEM field. And I can tell you, it's semi-marketable, I suppose. Although my current line of work doesn't really have much to do with my degree, but it's semi-applicable. So my advice to potential college goers or current college goers, just really think about what you're doing. Because if you choose let's just take the extreme. If you're taking a degree in or underwater basket weaving or something stupid like that, you're really setting yourself up for failure, and especially with a lot of college debt on top of it. So really think about what you want to get a degree in and do your research on its marketability. Because if you get a degree that doesn't really lead to a career, you're only hurting yourself in the long run.
I mean, that's good.
Environmental. Well, right now it's just broad associate, and then from there I'm going to go.
Oh, an associate.
We're still an associate?
Yeah.
This is going to take
Oh, yeah, it's going to take her a while, especially if she's only doing it part-time. I got my degree part-time. It took me 6.5 years or so, give or take. But I was also working at that time, so yeah. Just like her, she's working, so I can tell her it's going to take her a while.
forever.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're working and taking care of the kid, how many credit hours are you taking?
12. So it's like
Okay, then.
bare minimum
No, it's actually pretty good. That's more than what I did. I did 6 to 9 at a time.
time. So, okay. How long until you have a degree of which you might be able to make money from that degree?
So I'm going on my 2nd year this year.
Okay.
It'll probably take 3 years.
Bro,
total.
his mom's paying for the daycare.
Right now, yeah.
Oh,
'cause we have
But
to catch up.
don't tell me that, I mean, yes, it is expensive, but why are you making it sound like it's all on you? His
Yeah, it's
mom's
not.
paying for the daycare.
At the moment,
He
I have
lies
to-
all the
I have
time.
to
You
pay-
lie.
Why are these people always such unreliable narrators? Be honest with Caleb. He's there to help you with your money problems. Why are people like this? I want to be on her side, especially since it seems like he might be the issue, depending on the thumbnail. With this apparently titled as the craziest reveal in financial audit history. But it seemed like he would be the problem. I'm really voting on him being the problem. I hope it is, or I might have chosen wrong. But anyways, let's keep going.
I'd
Her
buy a
back.
mission.
I have to pay her back. So like
It's a
Okay.
debt? It's an accumulating debt?
as of right now. So I wasn't
What do
working.
you mean as of right now? What does the as of right now mean in this context?
So I have to catch up what I owe her and then take over paying daycare because
Catch up what you owe her in what way? For her paying previous daycare or something
Yeah.
different?
Yeah, so there was a 3-month period where I wasn't working because between school and taking care of our child.
Why weren't you working?
Was working. So
And why weren't you working?
Because we needed somebody to cover a child. So
how many hours a week were you working?
40.
Why weren't you working when you got home? You know, this is what
during
people
that time
don't
I
in
was.
the history
during
of
that time
ever.
I was. So there was
You
a
just
3
said
month.
you weren't working.
Well, during the 3-month period.
Yeah, why weren't you working?
And sorry, I just now noticed. So I'm looking at his hand, his left hand. He finally uncovered it. And her hand, so they're not wearing rings, so I assume they're just dating. Not that it really makes much of a difference, but I'm looking at that right now. I mean, I know not every couple necessarily wears rings, but I'm going to go on the limb and assume they're dating right now.
I was focusing on school. That was like my main. We had discussed it.
But you were going into debt in the family, so at that
I didn't know at that time we were going into debt.
To
what do you mean you didn't know?
Family?
All together.
What do you mean? He was doing it secretly behind your back?
Yeah, like I didn't know how much money was being
so
sent.
Great. $600? Is that what you said you make? $800?
$800 a month.
$800,
okay.
Right.
It's not a household. What do you do? What do you possibly do?
I'm a diesel mechanic.
That was close.
An hour.
Okay, there's something.
It's not bad.
There's a start. 40 hours a week. What do you net?
My net is 3,200.
Okay,
it's not bad.
We
so
can
like
pay bills on that
4,000
in Cincinnati.
Yes, like 4,000 total. That's not too bad.
I also have a second job that I'm.
Really?
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Recent.
Yeah, only recent for the.
Only
He's doing.
I made him go get it. I applied for him
Oh,
Okay, why are you freaking out about the only recent?
because the I had found out a bunch
It's
of
been a month and a
extra-
half
Yeah,
that I've been working at this new job.
I had found
or
out
this other
about
job.
an extra thousands and thousands of dollars of debt that I wasn't talked to about.
oh shit,
we'll
he's
get
hiding
into
stuff.
that. I need your income situation. What's the second job?
So I'm a dishwasher / cook.
Okay, what do you make with that? 15?
12.
Yeah.
12? Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
what
sure.
extra comes in a month? Expected, since it's so recent. I don't know.
1,000.
Okay.
Okay, so 5,000 a month. That's not bad. I think that's a livable wage. I assume I don't know what the cost of living in Pennsylvania is. The longest I ever spent in Pennsylvania was like a weekend long visiting some family. So I've got no idea.
Good. I mean, listen, 4,200 or 5,000. 5,000 net. Very good. Yeah, you have disability, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're in the military.
It was.
Oh, he's military. Okay. Let me take a look at him. Army or Navy is my guess.
Are you the first person in the history of the show in the military to not get disability?
Well, I
Oh, you were kicked out of the military?
Yeah.
What? Huh? Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
How do you get kicked out? You have to do something. Why'd you get kicked out of the military? First, what were you serving? What was your service? Do I say thank you for the service if they get kicked out? What's the rule?
I mean,
I wouldn't.
Oh.
you can say whatever you want. I
usually
don't
do.
care.
What were you doing?
I was in the Army.
Sure, doing what?
Diesel mechanic.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I hope you can hear the smile in my voice. oh no. Oh, this is gonna get real mean on my part. All right, hang on, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab another drink. Alrighty, so my amazing viewers, especially my amazing subscribers, have earned a very, very bit of Alaric lore. I too served in the Army for a little bit. So he said diesel mechanic, but here's the thing. Pretty much 90% of military vehicles run on diesel, except for helicopters and aviation stuff, so planes. But Humvees, JLTVs, LMTVs, tanks, whatever, and have whatnot, all run on what's called JP8. It's basically diesel with a ton of additives. So, this man said he's a mechanic, a diesel mechanic. I'm curious as to what his MOS, or military occupational specialty, or job, was. And let me tell you something. He said diesel mechanic, so that means either generator, wheeled vehicle, or tracked vehicle. And I wouldn't say hatred, but a strong disdain towards them. I will go into story time towards the end of the episode. I don't want to take up too much time from this is gonna be a great episode. from this, I'll tell the story in the end. I'll leave a quick. I'll throw in a time to skip to if you want to listen to the story before going on with the video, or if you just want to wait till the end. So let me tell you, mechanics, at least diesel mechanics, as he would call it, are the laziest motherfuckers in the entire army. Now, you can either agree with me and be right and say so in the comics and say, wow, Lark, it's so true. Diesel mechanics are the laziest pieces of crap in the army. Or you can feel free to be wrong and tell me which MOS or job you think is the laziest in the army. And before I'll just go ahead and throw this out there now, because there's going to be that one smartass that may happen upon this video who says, oh, it's whatever job you were. I'll throw this out there because everyone loves medical. I was a part of the team that helped to diagnose and then treat whatever STDs you caught from the barracks bunny or whatever nasty girl you hooked up with from Tinder. Because I was that saving grace that you needed when your pee burned. But anyways, yeah. So I'll tell that story towards the end. Yeah, diesel mechanics, as he would call it, or just mechanics in general, aside from aviation. My boy who flies Blackhawks, he has yet to fall out of the sky, so I'll give that credit to the aviation mechanics. But yeah, I too was once in the army, and that was a time. Maybe I'll tell a story about it at one point. Anyways, so I can tell you, if he was a mechanic, at least, vehicle, tracked, whatever, he probably was and still is a massive piece of shit. I can tell you how this video is going to go. It's going to turn out he's a piece of crap, doesn't really do anything, and yeah. Well, actually, yeah. Let's keep going. Let's see what other secrets he happens to be hiding.
What
Sierra.
the did you do? Blow up a?
Wait, hang on. Say what was his job?
The Army.
Sure, doing what?
Diesel mechanic. 91
what
Sierra.
Did you do?
91 Sierra. Okay, hang on. Let me pull up on it. I'll make sure. I don't know exactly what that is off the top of my head. Striker. Oh, okay, Striker. Striker systems maintainer is the official job. Excuse me. So yeah, strikers are pretty cool. Also, I'll tell you, if anyone comes to you, I don't know if they're still around. They were kind of getting rid of them, and only a few units have them. During my time a few years ago, if anyone comes and tells you that strikers are the biggest creep pieces of crap the army has, I will tell you they have never touched a tracked vehicle. Tracked vehicles such as a 113 or 577. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, so I'll throw some pictures up for these. Those are the biggest pieces of shit the army has ever kept. I can't tell you how crappy those vehicles are. Okay, I'll try to put it without very much exaggeration. You couldn't move those vehicles 10 feet without something breaking and then some sort of fluid, more than likely the coolant, leaking from them. Those things were such massive pieces of shit. I hated having those vehicles. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, so some free lore into who I was before I got out of the army.
Dude, blow up a car?
I wish. I mean, honestly, that would be more fun.
Why were you kicked out?
I was accused of doing something that I didn't actually do.
And what were you?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Apparently having nudes and having sex video on my phone.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. Okay, so another bit. I don't want to pause too much on this. I'll tell you, it is very hard to get kicked out of the army. In most cases, you actually have to try. So he's full of shit. That might be maybe scratching the surface of the truth. So the army has what's called SHARP, Sexual Harassment and Assault Response Program. So the army does take that pretty seriously. Again, with trying to keep this positive. If you ever have an issue, especially for current active duty or even National Guard or Reserves, if you see this, if you have an issue and it is a genuine issue, because I have seen false reports, I will say that. Please do not false report. It helps no one. It only hurts the true cases. But if you have an actual case, go as soon as you can. I know it can be embarrassing. It's very uncomfortable. But go in and talk to your local SARC. For those who don't know what a SARC is, it's the It's basically the system representative that's there to help you and kind of be the counselor and help you get the help you need. I can't remember exactly what it stands for, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, but something like that. Anyways, yeah, this guy's full of shit. If you have nudes on your phone or sex videos, that's not going to get you kicked out. You might get in trouble or something, but he's probably spreading it around and harassing a female soldier. Or a male soldier, if that's the way he goes. I don't know. Whatever catches his fancy.
Another person.
He was cheating on me while I was pregnant.
But...
Oh, damn! So that's another thing. I did mention the ring thing earlier. I don't know if they're married or not. I know not every couple wears rings. Especially in the military, it's common to wear like the silicone rings because you tend to lose them or they get destroyed very easily. So assuming that they're married, yeah, the military takes adultery very seriously. There was one sergeant I knew, he got demoted for cheating on his wife, who was a civilian. Even though she cheated on him first, it was a revenge lay for him. But he stupidly sent her proof that he's like, oh yeah, you can fuck other dudes while I can fuck other chicks. And then sent her pictures of him with some other woman. And then because of what's called FRG, Family Readiness Group, she had the commander's phone number, sent our commander, the pictures and screenshots, and then he got demoted. Yeah, he was an idiot for that. I mean, I obviously, of course, do not support adultery. And I told him, yeah, you're a dumbass for doing that.
What is this show? I swear, this wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. I feel like Caleb's producers do this to him on purpose. Like every other guest is a fucking like cheater of some sort.
Even I scanned the notes and I didn't even see that.
So originally, I had found out when he told me that
this
he was
was 2 years ago because you're kids too. So,
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. When he told me he was getting kicked out, he told me it was because they had caught him watching a racist TikTok.
Again, bullshit. That's something you get in trouble for, but a couple of years ago. So what? 2, maybe 3 years ago, I can tell you, during the Biden era, it was fucking impossible to kick anybody out. So if it was assumedly during 2-3 years ago, during Biden transitioning to Trump, it was damn near impossible to kick anyone out. So he had to do something really bad.
And I know, like,
think of anything that was racist that's black.
I know that he was trying to stereotype. He was just like, oh, Kool-Aid and watermelon and fried chicken, and
Dodge
I laughed.
Hellcat.
Yeah.
So funny enough, I've met multiple people that have driven Challenger because, you know, it's kind of an enlisted stereotype to get a sports car of some kind. The only people I've seen drive Dodge Hellcats were white. So fun little fact in there.
Racist is fun. I know.
So I was like, I know you don't get kicked out of the military for just watching a TikTok. They'll Article 15 you, they'll take your paycheck, but they're not going to kick you out of the military.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like in the back of my mind, I can't figure it out. I have no clue. I'm not going to go into his first sergeant, and his first sergeant is going to tell me.
Okay.
So I just believed that it was a racist video.
Well, the first sergeant's probably not going to tell you anyways because it's not a need-to-know basis.
Until 2 months after.
Or it is a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Talk like a normal.
Am I not talking normal?
Is that her normal? She's a vocal fryer?
A what?
Continue.
Well, 2 months after we had our daughter, he was on FaceTime with his friend who is deployed into Poland, and his friend was...
Poland is not a deployment, it is a rotation. That is a hill I will die on.
They were talking about why he got kicked out of the military, and he was like, oh, because some dumb bitch and turned all of the volume down, and his face got beet red, and he stopped talking and left the room. And then wouldn't tell me or elaborate.
Hey, his name is Jacob. Can we stop this? Like, Jacob. You know how many bleeps we're having to do right now? Woman.
Oh yeah, I haven't even noticed that.
So what happened?
Give me a piece of paper and a pen. I can write it down on the desk.
What happened there in that moment? You got caught. You got exposed.
Yeah, I got exposed. But
buddy, you can't say you didn't cheat if you're lying about the reason you got kicked out anyway. Why would she believe you in any way? Why would she believe? Why'd you lie about the reason you got kicked out?
Because he's ashamed.
What? He's like actually still confused by it.
He should be ashamed. Like I said, it's very hard to get kicked out. So, okay, so quick kind of peek into the story I'll tell later. When the mechanic company got really overwhelmed with work, due to their own fault, of course, a lot of them purposely failed PT tests. So if you fail more than 2 PT tests in a row, I don't know if it's changed. I doubt it has. But by doctrine, the commander is supposed to start out processing them to kick them out. So a lot of the mechanics purposely failed 2 or more PT tests in a row, or they started doing drugs so they could bust hot on the urinalysis drug test. And the commander at the time had a 0 tolerance policy, so it was a very quick, one-way ticket out of the army. But because they're like, oh, we can't lose all of our mechanics at once, they held on to them, and so they would keep doing all this bad stuff to make it worse and worse. But then, of course, the army was gonna say, no, you're not getting away from your contract that easily. We have you enlisted for the next couple of years. You're our bitch.
You didn't have an answer for that prepared?
No, not really, no.
What? You haven't thought about the reason you lied in 2 years?
I mean, I didn't really have to lie about it. I mean, I could have came out and said it.
But you did lie.
We're trying to figure out the why.
It was just easier to come up with something other than that.
Why not just say you're gooning, dude?
Because I was pregnant and I would have kicked him out.
Because either way, it's stupid.
Well, just say you're
You say it's stupid, but it was probably a crime.
watching porn or something, right?
I mean,
That's closer to the reality.
I mean, that's close, but...
So what did you had images of another person that was serving?
Supposedly, I had pictures.
Oh, supposedly, yeah.
Going around the base.
No, I'm sorry, but the MPs did a full investigation.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. They did a full
I don't know about the MPs necessarily, but there's CID, which is the Criminal Investigation Division. In a way, the easiest way to describe them is like the FBI of the Army. And they will go into your history, they'll look into you, do all these investigations, and you're not going to know about it until you're basically already getting kicked out. So he might say, oh, no, they didn't. This is probably because he wasn't privy to that information. His commander, however, was, because commanders have to go through legal to get all this documentation signed to cover their own ass. It's very bureaucratic, more so than you might think.
investigation and kicked you out. They're not going to do a full investigation, deem you worthy of being kicked out if you didn't do something.
If they did a full investigation, they would have asked for my phone, and then...
No, they wouldn't have. They don't need to ask for your phone.
I would have told them, here's my phone, here's my shit.
Because she probably...
That just goes to show that he has no idea how an investigation process works.
He gave enough evidence to show, hey, yeah, he has these.
No, they still would have asked.
No? Okay.
They still would have asked for my phone.
But I can't even trust that they didn't. Okay, so
Well, for having nudes on your phone, they're still
and
going to
sex
ask.
videos, apparently.
They don't need to, Caleb. Don't
Videos
worry about
involving
it.
you?
No. Her and her sergeant.
I have no clue.
Her and her sergeant?
Oh. What rank was she? Because that could be fraternization. That would be a problem for her, too.
Yeah.
Good. What is happening over there? Like, I mean, I
It's
get it.
the
I guess
army. You get lonely, apparently. I don't know.
No, I mean, I get
Well,
it.
I mean, we were in
Yeah, desert goggles are a thing.
obviously, which is gross because there's no showers, there's no nothing. So
What?
you're in a clamshell basically, smelling like fish.
Huh?
He was he's trying to say that he was on a mission or a training rotation.
I was at NTC, which is
Oh, NTC. Yeah, that place fucking sucks. Fort Irwin, California. Been there a couple times. Yeah, that place is horrible.
National Training Center in California.
They advised you to get a lawyer, though, and you didn't even do that.
Well, they asked me to get a lawyer, and I said no because I asked the girl. I said, "Hey,
Okay, yeah, and always get a lawyer. Even if you are a rule breaker or a law breaker, get a lawyer.
if I get a lawyer, am I gonna be able to, turn it over and win?" And she goes, "Probably not." So then that's
Probably
why
not, but maybe find out.
So that's when I was
dishonorably
like-
discharged.
If anything, it would help kind of smoothen the blow.
No, general with honorable conditions.
That's still not very good. That would lower the amount of benefits you can get.
What?
Yep.
I was told other than honor.
That's good because I don't want him to have an honorable discharge. I actually can tell you, I can count on, like one, if not, yeah, actually 2 hands. 2 hands the amount of people I've seen get kicked out of the army. Yeah, this is actually wild. I didn't mention I'd ever talk about my actual life to anybody on this channel. But yeah, I can count on 2 hands the amount of people I've seen kicked out of the army and they got honorable discharges. And it was baffling to me. Because to me, that's a kick in the nards. How can you, not even talking about myself, 100% honest, not talking about myself, to everybody that I served with, to everyone that came before us, who got honorable discharges, anyone who got kicked out of the military and still got an honorable discharge, to me, that is throwing mud onto their honorable service. If you got kicked out, your service was not honorable. I, again, cannot stress to you how hard it is to actually get kicked out of the military, especially the Army. The Army always needs more people. It is, like people say, like, if you ever see Starship Troopers, and they say, oh yeah, it's the meat grinder. Yeah, it's kind of like that, in a sense, because the Army can never have enough people. They always need more people. That's why they'll take just about anybody. I went through basic training with a dude who got a 19 on the ASVAB. A 19. And if I remember correctly, you need a 30 to get in. This dude had to get a waiver. He was legitimately so fucking retarded. The only job he could get was wheeled vehicle mechanic, because on the ASVAB, there's one section that is for mechanics, and that was the only section he excelled in. Now, don't get me wrong. I am no Albert Einstein, but that dude was legitimately fucking stupid. Again, I can't stress to you how much it bothered me, even after I got out, how much it bothers me that fucking people like, well, this dude thankfully didn't get an honorable discharge, but I knew a dude who got kicked out, and he still got an honorable discharge. I won't tell you what he got discharged for. That's not my story to tell. But he got kicked out, and he still got an honorable, and all I could sit there and think was, this belittles the honorable discharge of everyone who came before him who actually served honorably. Anyways, moving on.
Honorable.
No, I got a general with honorable condition.
Why are you saying cheat?
So like for this instance?
For this instance?
Yeah, for this instance.
Sure, let's go with this
instance.
And I guess we'll learn about more instances.
So, I personally don't think having nudes or pictures or situations involving other people that you're not disclosing as loyal. Like, had he been like, hey, yeah, this girl sent me this, I just want to let you know, like, that would have been different. But like, you hid this stuff behind my back, got kicked out of the military, and then a year later
to someone else in the base.
That's cheating to me.
Which also just like own it. I mean, I assume military bases, high school, small colleges, I mean, that shit fucking happens more and more.
Yeah, so barracks bunnies are a well-known thing. And also, like I said earlier, Tinder. I don't know the best way to describe the barracks, but essentially, think of it as kind of like a fuck shack. People are hooking up left and right. Well, some are, not necessarily everyone. But, yeah. It was very common, especially on the weekends.
More of these days. Like, it just happens. Just own it. Like, people are treating it around. I mean, it's not a good thing, but, like, you were young. Everyone was stupid. Just own it. Move on.
Right. But, I mean...
You're not ready to own it? Like, I don't understand the point.
He never owns anything. No, it's just, he just...
What is the point to not own it? I would own it.
Cough, cough. Typical of an army mechanic. Cough, cough.
And then it was just like, okay, I'm out. And then I'm with my kid, and I start working, like...
But you had multiple witnesses against you.
Yeah, multiple.
Ouch.
Against you?
Yes.
Why would there be multiple witnesses against you?
Because they didn't like...
What's this grand plot?
They didn't like me.
Why?
One,
because he was a piece of shit.
I had to go and work on their vehicle more times than none, and then I told them to fuck off, basically.
That's actually very accurate. I will agree with him on this. That's how every wheeled or tracked or generator mechanic spoke to me. They acted like I was the greatest inconvenience in the world, and they would never do their fucking jobs. Yeah, the part where he said he was busy or constantly working on vehicles is a lie. They didn't do anything. They just stood around.
Because I was tired of working on them.
Because he didn't want to do his job.
Yeah.
I was the only one doing my job because my
No, you
sergeant
weren't.
wanted to be in the truck and just sleep and be on his phone all day and just basically fuck off and not worry about his
I don't believe you at
soldier
all.
being out with no... I was going out of sleep for 36 hours at
Okay,
a
so
time.
we're completely
Bullshit.
the line that he totally, like, at least had pictures at some point, maybe deleted them and jacked off to the video a couple times.
Something.
Who cares? I mean, it's not good, but it's in the past. You can just apologize and move on.
Or
Like,
at
if
least
you're doing it now,
like
I'd say that'd be bad,
that's the
but-
first time I've heard of it. I didn't find out that it was nudes and some girl until just now. That was the first time
Wait,
I've ever heard.
really?
Damn.
Why do you do this? Why? I don't understand how. This is 2 years ago. She knew that there was something more.
I've been trying to get that information. He was like, it's nothing. It's literally nothing. That's
Wait,
the answer.
why are
I
you
get.
with him then? I couldn't be with someone like that.
I'm codependent.
Yeah, be codependent with someone who'll tell you that. Why hide that from her?
I don't know, because I just thought it was dumb, and it was like, it's over with.
It is, but why not just own it and move on, dude? Like,
Because that's what I was doing, is just trying to move on, and just like leave it in the past.
But own
Yeah,
it. Own
as
the
Caleb said, you gotta
mistake
own
and
it.
learn from
If you have mistakes, there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. We're all human. We've all made mistakes. I'm sure as shit not perfect.
from it. You
Yeah,
move
I own
on.
the mistake of being kicked out of the military.
No, but you didn't
like-
own the mistake of your act, like your mistake, your action. It wasn't a mistake. You got kicked out of the military. You got kicked out of the military because you were.
Right.
Because you what? Damn, I wish they didn't fucking censor that. I want to know the truth.
It's not wrong. But
So you said this instance. What's another instance?
He fell asleep on FaceTime with another girl, had it screenshotted on his phone while we were together.
Damn,
I
what?
don't even know
What?
her name. He still hasn't even told me who she was.
What? Wait, and you're still with him?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Why?
I'm sorry, that's bad shit to say. He's the
Yeah.
bad person in that context, especially not telling you.
But I'm
But
dumb as
you're
for
for staying.
I know.
Right?
I'm-
The two ladies in here, like that's insane, right? Like, why the fuck would you stay? You're choosing to stay at
I
that point.
know,
So,
I
what
just-
happened? When?
Yeah, like you're not. You're attractive. You could do better than him. Come on now. Don't get me wrong. I know that the dating scene's not exactly friendly to single moms, but come on, she could do better than him. I'm sure.
So that was probably 6 months into our relationship,
Oh my fuck.
like prior
Damn,
to
only 6
me even
months?
getting pregnant. So I had an out, and I still didn't take it.
So,
Well, then that's your own fault.
what happened there?
nothing. Just
Who are you FaceTiming?
I don't know. It was
Yeah,
from
bullshit.
somebody from
You don't
Alaska.
know who you were in. Someone from Costco?
No, Alaska.
Okay,
Costco.
How'd you
Oh,
meet her
Alaska.
then?
Snapchat. They added me on a like people you may know or whatever.
Bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who
And then-
asked who for a call?
She called me. She
Uh-huh.
just went in and called
How
video
did she
call.
get your number? Because it was definitely on FaceTime. It was a FaceTime
Right.
screenshot.
Okay.
Ooh, she
So
got his
somehow
ass.
she got your number. You called. What were the expectations of the phone call?
There was
And
no,
I didn't-
there
and I
was
didn't
no
know-
Okay, then what did
expectations.
you guys talk about?
We just talked about like life, and then
You were talking for a
Uh-huh.
long time because you fell asleep.
me falling asleep was because I was on a 24-hour bender of no sleep.
Bender
Yeah. So
doing what?
I had
He was working.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, working's good.
That's-
Okay,
yeah.
I got that.
They had 24-hour duty.
And you saw this, and
24-hour duty. So like CQ. So CQ is charge of quarters, where you sit at a desk in the barracks and you kind of just deal with whatever issues people might have, like lock themselves out of their rooms or whatever stupid shit. Or there's staff duty, where you sit at the battalion level at a desk with an NCO and just deal with shit that happens with the other companies within the battalion. But even then, depending if you're with a cool NCO, they'll let you go off for a couple hours to sleep. Sorry, give me just a second. Alrighty, let's keep going.
then what?
I confronted him, but like at that time I was like kind of homeless, so it was just like whatever.
no. She was deeply homeless because the
I
dude.
was deeply
Deeply?
homeless. Yeah.
Her husband kicked her out of the house.
Well, you had a
What?
husband while you were with
We
him
were-
while he was cheating on you. While
We
you
were already
leaving
in
your
the
husband.
process of divorce before I ever met.
Look at you, 26 with a baby.
And there she is using his real name again. Damn, okay. So she was married when they met, even though they were separated. I don't know. That's a fine line to walk, honestly. Alright, yeah, let's keep going.
And already one divorce?
One divorce.
One divorce in. You guys
Yep.
are married now?
No.
No. Hard no.
Hard no.
Hard no.
Go
Hard no,
on.
damn.
Why would I tie myself to somebody who can't
You
even
made a
talk to me?
child.
I did, yeah. That's automatically tied to him. But why would I like financially and for
You
the
guys
rest
live
of my
together,
life?
and you have.
Technically, with a child, you are tied to him for the rest of your life. You have that genetic tie to him through a child. Now, legally, yeah, sure. Financially, okay, yeah, I guess. Unless you wanted to sue him for child support, since He makes significantly more than you. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm getting hiccups. Yeah. Even though you haven't legally tied yourself to him through marriage, yeah, you're still tied to him through a child. So genetically and financially to a degree. So okay, so I was right. They're not married. I don't know where to go with that, honestly.
Have finances.
I'm not assuming his debts.
Okay.
Smart.
I don't know. You guys might have some common law.
That actually that makes me think of, there's this one post I saw where it was one woman on, I think it was Reddit, if I remember correctly, so the armpit of the internet, saying my husband refuses to pay my student loans, how can I make him do it? Yeah, fuck that shit. That's a smart move on his part. Don't pay her student loans. She can pay it herself.
Law marriage as well, by the way, but
In 7 years in Pennsylvania, because we live in a Commonwealth.
oh jeez, okay.
If it wasn't for Fallout, I would forget that Commonwealths are even a thing.
So why are you with him today then? Why not go work on your whole future relationship?
It feels more like out of obligation. Like we have a child together. Yeah, that's literally the only reason.
Okay.
How does this make you feel hearing this?
He's heard this before.
I mean,
You're chill with it? Like you don't give a
I wake up, go to work, come home, go to my other job.
Very
come home.
nonchalant.
You don't get to
Bills
use
paid.
that as an excuse
I'm not
anymore
using it as
because
an
that's
excuse. I'm
literally
just-
been the past month.
Still, even then, I would wake up, go to work,
And then you
come
were home by 3 p.m.
right.
and still did nothing.
No, I stayed with the kid while you did other things because you were like, hey, I had the child for all day, pushing off the child to you.
It wasn't push off the child to you. It's, hey, I need to get some stuff done while you sit here and play video games or
you would
scroll
call
TikTok.
me and be like, I'm overexerted. I can't be touched. I'm touched out. Like, you need to get
Yeah,
here.
that is very true. But
do and
But
be with
there
your
was
child.
also a list of things that needed done, and you're a dad. Like, you can be a parent too.
right.
True.
And I never said I didn't have to be. I'm just saying that like I came home
And had to
and
be a
needed
dad.
and I just wanted like 30 minutes of my time just to relax from work, and then I could be like I'll go in and be a dad. But it
You
was an
were
instant.
horribly unfair, is it?
He was working on a line assembly. Like,
Okay, so not to defend him, but yeah, giving him 20 to 30 minutes to himself to kind of decompress before handing off a child to him, a 2-year-old, right? That's not unreasonable. Give him a little bit of time, and then yeah, you can do your thing. Again, not to defend him, but I can understand that.
Yeah, but it's okay to come home, have 30 minutes of like relaxation, and then get back into
He usually would
it.
get like, maybe not 30, but he'd have like 15 minutes, go upstairs, get changed, breathe, maybe shower, and then come
give
back
him 30.
downstairs.
But
she's in bed by 7. Like we have
8.
8 late. Yeah, it's supposed to be late.
But he's getting home at 3.
Yeah. So
Okay, so that's like 5 hours. That's plenty of time. Yeah, give him. So he gets home by 3. Give him 30 minutes. That's 4.5 hours he has to spend with your child before putting her to sleep. What's wrong with that? Again, not to defend him. He's obviously a piece of shit. Like I said, it's hard to get kicked out of the army, so he's definitely a massive piece of shit. But yeah, just give him a little bit of time. Not to defend him, but that's not unreasonable.
Okay, there's a lot of time if he has 30 minutes to relax.
Yeah. And then
So what's the, maybe a step up more, but I think 30 minutes of relaxation when he gets home is not the end of the world.
no, it's not the end of the world. Like I never crashed
There
out
you go.
because he wanted 30 minutes. I crashed out.
Well, why is this the topic then? She says she doesn't care if you have 30 minutes to yourself.
I mean, granted, she's with her all day.
Yeah.
And so, like, I get it that she gets overwhelmed and everything.
No, of course. No, I'm not opposed to
what
you wanting to
parent
break her.
wouldn't?
Her
2-year-olds are
wanting
allowed
help.
to handle, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Well, why? She just said she doesn't care if you take 30 minutes.
I mean,
Is that even true, though? I mean, the reality is in the pre-interview, she was calling you a lazy piece of shit multiple times.
no.
Standard for an army mechanic. I'm sorry I keep going there. I promise the story is worth it.
Yeah.
Why?
I am lazy.
Because you don't do
Oh,
it.
there you go,
He
self-admitted.
doesn't do anything unless I like
Okay.
nag him to do it. So we have an
I
agreement
I
that
don't take things like into initiative. Like if I see something, I just like leave it and until I have to
or
grab
until
it.
Why
I
are you
take
with
care of
him?
it.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
Makes no
I,
sense.
Yeah, I know. We like.
Why are you with
he's-
her? She'll mother? She'll mother you and the baby?
Kinda
Yeah.
sounds like he wins the custody
Because I
round.
treat him like his mom.
Did we
treats
have
him.
this kid intentionally?
No.
Sorry, I
love
just
her.
got
Like,
a
I would
side
never,
update.
I would
Oh,
never
yeah.
take
I got a
that
short
back.
from
I
Caleb.
definitely didn't plan this.
Yeah.
child.
YouTube short update.
Wasn't planned at all.
Do you guys sleep in the same bed?
Yes.
For a little while we didn't, but yeah, we are back in the same bed.
Do you want something to work? I'm so confused. You guys sound like you're both like done with it, but we're just there out of
I mean,
obligation.
we've honestly there
This-
was tensions
Oh, wait.
between.
Yeah, tensions, because I just read. You cheated on him.
What?
Yeah, I did. I did do
it'd
that.
go back and
Damn, they both suck. What the hell? I was hoping to be more defensive of the woman this time. Damn. Can't go through a single episode with one, if not both of them being problematic.
I
forth.
did do that once. No, it wasn't back and forth. It was once, and I came clean to you within a month.
Wow, a month.
Yes.
What
it was-
happened?
Um,
what is this show and cheating?
I
Is everyone
had-
just cheating?
I had a friend on Snapchat, and he
Oh,
would,
she's gotta
for
say
the
Tinder.
past years would just randomly swipe up on my stories. My birthday last year, he had swiped up on my story, and then we just started talking. And then about a month into us just friendly talking, he invited me to like go out to dinner with him, and I was like, I just want to let you know, like, I have a kid and a boyfriend. And he was like, oh, that's fine, like, I don't really care. And then from there it got like spicy, and I started sending
Tell
him
me.
nudes.
No, what do you mean? No. You jumped a lot of steps.
We would just
So
start
he invited
flirting.
you to dinner,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
I never went to dinner with him.
oh,
So
Okay.
he lives in New York.
so how did he get you to send flaps?
I
and
didn't send
holes?
flaps.
Just titties, okay. But how did he get you to do that?
We just grew a rapport by like flirting with each other. And then at one point I had already been sending him nudes, but then he had sent me money to like
What the
get new
fuck?
tires for my car and get my hair cut, because he didn't want.
Oh, so a sugar daddy, huh? Well then. This just got a lot more interesting. They're cheating on each other. They both suck at this rate. But damn.
Me driving my car around with a kid in it with bald tires.
Crazy.
And
Bald
prior to him
tires?
sending me the money, like I got like my conscience was eating me alive, so I came to I was like, hey, I just want to
Well,
let you
hold
know.
on. Didn't his sister find out before him though?
Yes, yeah, his sister and his mom both knew prior.
And
to
didn't
him.
and what did his sister say?
You go, girl, get it. Like, leave his loser ass.
Leave him.
Yes.
Damn.
And keep cheating.
Yeah.
What the
Yes,
is this
entirely.
family? What is wrong?
Damn, his own
with you
family hates
guys?
him?
I'm gonna be real with you. Your debt is not the same collection.
Hey, don't worry about my debt, Caleb.
Lucas' debt
I just have a car payment. It's okay, I got it.
Business matters. Here's the thing: free with Tom/suck with money. Deletes it
I
because
do
it's
not
way
suck
too
with money.
fun
How dare
in
you?
the end. Equity. That's just download it.
We were at his dad's.
Dollarwise.com. Link in the description below.
So we were at his dad's for Halloween, and his sister called me, and she goes, girl, because I don't usually use Snapchat a whole lot. She's like, girl, you've been on Snapchat a lot. Like, are you seeing somebody else? And I was like, yeah, I definitely am. His name's
This is crazy.
and she goes, go, get it. Like, I don't care. He's a loser. I completely understand you're doing what you're doing.
Wow.
His mom then reached out to his sister and was like, hey, just so you know, I just want to know, is cheating on, or is,
It's okay, man.
yeah,
Please.
just cheating on Jacob. And she was just like, yeah, she is. And she was like, only unhappy people cheat.
I'm sorry, what? In that case, it's okay if he cheated, because only unhappy people cheat, right? That is the most bullshit, stupid, scapegoating shit I have heard, I'd say, in the last few days. I hear stupid shit pretty often. But yeah, that's a stupid thing to say. Only unhappy people cheat. Bullshit. And if you're that unhappy, just fucking leave. Regardless of whether or not you have a kid with him. That is some accountability dodging shit. There's the memes saying that women dodge accountability left and right, and damn, is she making that meme come true. don't tie yourself to that crap. If you're unhappy, just leave. Don't say only unhappy people cheat, because then you have to apply that to him as well, or you're just a hypocrite.
I get it. Only unhappy people cheat.
What the fuck is this enablement? This is crazy. I mean, I agree. Maybe you should leave him, but cheating is still just leave. Don't cheat.
Exactly.
Leave.
Well, that's my conscience started
Or be
eating me
open, but
alive.
I don't think you
so
guys are.
I went to him and I laid it all on the table. I was like, this is how I feel. Things need to change. Obviously, like, I'm unhappy. And the next morning he had downloaded like 6 dating apps. So he told me exactly where.
Then
his
why are
head
you
was
two
at
even
as
together?
Meanwhile, I get home from work and she's having phone sex on FaceTime.
With
I did
who?
do that with the guy from New York.
So
I
after you admitted
can't
to
side with
cheating?
either of
Yeah.
them. They
And
both suck.
You didn't
So
say stop.
at this point, we're no longer together.
Like,
Oh,
I-
you guys broke
Oh.
up officially in
yeah,
that moment.
like we still lived
Okay.
together, but like
Yeah.
at that point
Oh
we were
my
no longer
goodness, what a
together.
f***ing mess. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely a mess.
So you just started having people over and f***ing them?
Oh no, I
no,
never.
it was just all on phone.
Yeah, it was all phone.
You?
No, all on her phone.
No, did
Okay.
you?
No.
You guys broke up. I mean,
Oh no, he couldn't pull girls.
No.
really?
Yeah.
It's not difficult.
Damn.
I mean,
For him, it was.
Shouldn't be.
being the wacky weirdo. Yeah.
You're the wacky weird. No, you're just a
wacky
loser.
weirdo?
I mean, yeah, but
I haven't seen any wackiness yet. You're lazy. Where's your wacky? Wacky is fun. Lazy.
wacky weirdo. I mean, I'm just a
Is he a
weirdo.
wacky
No, he's a loser.
weirdo?
No, he's not. That was the weirdest description of
This
him.
dude's
He's just
definitely a loser, though.
No, I'm weird.
Absolute loser.
I don't know.
No, he's just a liar and a loser.
Ah, that's right.
I'm inclined to agree.
I'd rather not
Yeah.
use dating apps. I'd rather just go to like somewhere where it's
So
open. But
Do that.
I could agree with that. Dating
Okay,
apps
how
are
long are you guys?
definitely skewed in women's
He had
favor.
an AI girlfriend. Great. Okay.
AI girlfriend. Wow. Okay.
Did you really?
No, that makes sense for him.
He did.
For
Her
a
name
short
was
while.
Haley. She was a blonde, a curvy little blonde.
When
Curvy
did you
little
have an
blonde,
AI
blonde.
girlfriend? You pathetic.
Oh man.
when?
March.
Yeah.
This
it's
Of
been-
this year?
Of this
March.
year?
Were you guys together at that moment?
Yeah. We
Did you care?
Yeah. But it wasn't like a,
Imagine
oh my God, you're
getting
cheating
cheated
me. It was
on with
like,
a
oh my God, you're
machine.
f***ing loser. Like, I'm embarrassed. What the like,
Why are you
I'm
still
not
with him?
Completely ugly.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
And this is what you're choosing is some AI girl.
Are you guys?
Imagine choosing
are
an
you
AI
guys?
girl over an actual person.
Okay, so last year you cheated. You guys broke up. How long are you guys living together but still together?
Wait, total? Or
Yeah,
since
how
we
long
broke
did you
up?
guys stay separate?
So we split
very long.
beginning of December or
Of
like
last year?
late November. Yeah, 2025.
Ah, when'd you
And
guys get back
then-
together?
Late January 2025. Mid-January 2025.
And since then, any cheating besides AI girlfriends?
Not that
No.
I know of.
Would you admit it? Now, based on your history,
I mean, I
buddy-
would admit,
No,
yeah.
he wouldn't.
No,
he
he
wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. Based on your history, there's no way you didn't send nudes around the base.
No.
Is there a reason? Can you get dishonorably discharged post? Like, if you told us now, could you face
Actually, that's a great
consequences?
question.
I
I
don't
don't know.
think so.
Why are you not on
No.
disability?
Because I haven't gone to the VA.
Because he's lazy.
Wow. Too lazy to even do that. That's so easy.
It is.
Say that you're
That's wild. I've never met anyone who was too lazy to go to the VA. If anything, they hound the shit out of you. I can't tell you how many times I got called by them. Like, hey, you want to come in for an evaluation? We know you're out now, so yeah, come talk to us. Like, I don't have any claims to make. I'm good.
having like dick issues and you get.
I mean, I have feet issues.
Oh my God, his feet are disgusting. If you were to show them on camera,
What is
you'd
it
have to
because of
censor
the
it.
military?
Yeah.
Yes. You want to see my feet?
Yeah, sure.
It's disgusting.
Not
if
really.
you show it on
Put them on
camera,
the table.
you're gonna have to censor it.
All right, so guess here. He probably has trench foot. That came from not changing his socks when he was out doing whatever. And guess what? That's your own fucking fault if you don't take care of your feet. Your feet are probably, yeah, I'd say your feet are definitely up there in the most important part of your body. Because you kind of need them to get around. We call them the Lamborghini's in the military. But yeah, so if you don't take care of them, you don't, wash your feet, change your socks. And it's kind of like the long running joke in the military of, yeah, take some Motrin and change your socks, but you'll be surprised as to how often that actually works.
If I whip it on the table, you're gonna need disinfectant on the table.
Keep
so
it on the outside. The next guest can do
I
it.
doubt they're that bad. If you're
I mean,
still
I can
walking,
go
they're
around
not
here
that
and I
bad.
can show you.
I know. I need this to see it. Whip it.
Camera to see it.
Oh God.
Oh, don't touch me with it. It's actually disgusting. I've been telling it.
Okay, you have a discolored toenail. That's it? Am I supposed to be impressed? It's 1. Here, bring my little mouse. Right there. 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, his other toenails look fine. If that's the best you've got, wow. I am so impressed. I'm so like, wow, that's so bad. You guys getting my sarcasm here? Dude, that's nothing. I've seen so much worse. If that's your claim to disability, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. There are people that I've known that have actually had issues. You are pathetic, sir. Don't you dare ever talk to the VA. Don't you dare ever try to make a claim to disability. You have not earned it. Especially since the fact you got kicked out, you should be absolutely barred from ever claiming disability. You're not a veteran. You're a piece of shit.
It's the same on the other foot too.
Actually, I'll say it too. I don't even claim veteran status. I served. I'm assuming he only probably did a couple years. I served significantly longer than him. Not long enough to ever claim any kind of like retirement or anything like that. But I definitely served longer than him. If he even dared to claim veteran status, I would be the first in line to smack the shit out of him to say, I don't even claim that, and I've served more than you, and I have an honorable discharge. You're a piece of shit. You are not a veteran. And people I know that are still in, they are way better than you in every way, shape, and form, even if at their worst moment. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be happy and
What did
funny,
the military call
but
that?
I do take that a little seriously.
No. He didn't take care of his own feet when on a ruck
And that's his own
march.
fucking fault.
So while he was in the military,
Yeah, it was.
he can blame it on the military.
On one march?
He's just not.
No.
hygienic.
It was like
Not really.
When I was in.
So, okay, sorry, okay, I keep pausing. Another thing that, yeah, you can blame certain things on the military, but if you do it to yourself and they can say it's not service-related, yeah, that technically you can say is service-related, but that's his own fucking fault for not taking care of his feet. So I'm sure the military, they're very good at of like wiggling their way out of responsibility, but that's definitely his own fucking fault. There's so many hygiene classes that military's members are forced to take about personal hygiene. So if you go in there and you don't know how to take care of your own feet, that's your own fucking fault.
Just in general, just going around and wearing the same boots.
I wore the same boots for years at a time until they fell apart. I've never once had that issue.
In California, there was no showers, there was no nothing. You couldn't you were basically just.
Yeah, but does everyone else have those feet?
No. I guarantee you a majority of the military doesn't have those feet. Even the infantry, who spend the infantry, the artillery, who spend more time in the field than just about anybody in the field. So in the field, you're out there, you don't get to for up to a month at a time, sometimes more. They don't have that issue because they take hygiene pretty seriously. He's been to NTC. He talked about Fort Irwin. I've been there a couple of times. I've never had that issue. Even at my dirtiest, when I had to go weeks without showering, I never had that issue. He's just a dirty piece of shit. That's all it is.
Exactly. So no one's been on the dating app since January.
No.
I mean, I still have Hinge, but I haven't been on.
All
it.
mine's deleted.
I haven't deleted it. No,
Let me
I still
see.
have it.
Of course she does.
You guys are creatures. This is becoming a cheating audit. Like, I swear. It's just like, what are we doing here?
Hinge, just search Hinge.
Cheating on it.
Our
Very true, Caleb.
work app. That's how I get my schedule. Oh, I gotta log in.
Well, for what it's worth, she's logged out. So how many cheats did we do in total? I'm sorry. You cheated on a guy with a guy.
Yeah. That was it. That's all I've done.
Sure.
I'd say.
You guys
4?
haven't been that long together. So wait, what are the 4?
What the fuck?
What are the 4? So there's the FaceTime. Are you counting that?
The FaceTime,
Okay.
the military, AI, and then the other one.
So what's the other one?
Those are the guy.
Oh!
He's gay. He's a little queer.
Well, that's the thing, bud.
I always suspected he was a little gay. And then when he realized he couldn't pull girls, he started pulling guys because I don't like butt stuff. Because I think it's gross and it stinks and I feel like I need to shower.
Even though I'll flip her over and eat her ass.
That's fucking disgusting. You're fucking disgusting.
When
Yeah,
did you
that's-
get with a man?
Okay.
I never really got with a man. It was just more sending nudes than anything and FaceTime calls.
Sure.
But
When?
I never.
So you were jerking off with dudes over FaceTime?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit more than sending nudes, bud.
November. No.
It started November. It went until March.
Of last year.
So yeah, when we
January.
split, he went.
But it went into March. You said you got back together in January.
No,
I
it
asked
was,
if there's any
it was
cheating this
January.
year.
It was the beginning of January.
Wait, how do you feel that he's,
I've always suspected it. His sister thinks
do you
he's
care?
gay. No, I'm not like
How frequently do you guys have sex?
maybe once a month.
Okay.
If well, he's gross. Like, and I'm like, that's not me like trying to dig on him, but like, he's a mechanic. He doesn't shower.
I agree. He looks
His hands
gross.
are disgusting. I don't want him touching me. I have pH balanced parts that he doesn't need to be touching.
That's fair. If you're gonna be with a lady, wash your hands and everything. It's much easier for women to get infections than men. Of course, us men being the superior sex and all. But seriously, yeah, women have with all their parts being internal, it's much easier for them to get infections. Men, not so much, since we have the external bits. So if you're gonna get with a lady, make sure you're clean. It's a level of respect that's necessary.
And I have to get her in the mood.
I mean, looking at you, that makes sense. Why would she want to hook up with you?
Okay, so who? Okay, believe the name. Does he go by in your snap?
Mm-mm.
Who's?
So that was one of the guys I matched with on Hinge prior to. I haven't. If you
On
look,
Snapchat,
Oh, man.
it's
I
right
haven't
there.
opened them. If you look at it, I haven't opened them.
In 4 weeks.
It's swipe over. There's more than just 4 weeks. You can open them. Like, you can open the messages.
Who's Marcus?
That was one of my best friend's husbands when we lived in Tennessee.
Who's Iceman from 2 hours ago?
So that's
2
somebody I was with
hours?
prior to meeting. We're
Why'd
still
you message
friends.
him 2 hours ago?
Oh, we talk all the time. We never stopped.
Do you care?
Mm-mm.
What?
the?
And he doesn't even
This is
care.
insane.
I just know
Okay.
because I know the whole story and the whole scheme. I mean, he lives on the other side.
Wait, what the? What the?
It was
what the-
videos of his dog. It was videos of his dog. Saw them this morning.
Yeah,
Oh
Jacob.
wait,
It
yeah,
was
that was
videos
like.
of his dog. It was videos of his dog. Saw.
Damn it! It's like there for a split second. I couldn't read it.
What the? What the?
It was videos of his dog. It was videos of his dog. Saw.
Damn it! I keep missing it.
Oh,
Whatever.
this
Fine. We'll
morning.
move on.
Yeah, Jacob.
Yeah.
Now, why is he sending gym pictures of himself
Because he's a little
a couple
hoe.
days ago?
You're a hoe.
I bully him and he likes me.
She bullies him. Flirtatious.
It is.
You don't consider this cheating. And again, he is a man that is jacking off with other men, and that
Yeah.
doesn't.
I
don't.
think it's
I don't
weird.
care if anyone's
I
gay
think
or
it's
bi, but like,
weird.
does that concern you
Yeah, they
as
just
the
need a
woman who was
split.
with him?
Just because I think you're a little closeted, and maybe you should own that and move down a path that you want to do, and not
He's not
waste my
capable of
time.
owning
Oh my
anything.
God! Wait, hold on. Whoa, you guys have been. This is just in the last few hours.
Yeah,
What?
You guys have
We
been
talk
chatting
frequently.
constantly. Oh, I
Yeah.
think he knows that you're on the show right now because he just responded to LOL to the screen recording happening.
probably.
Dude,
Uh,
he is very active. He is into you. This is the four.
Caleb decided to show a video of the guy this chick is cheating with stroking his twig and berries. So that is super chill. It was fun to see. As much as I would love for millions of people to see this man send this woman these videos, unfortunately it is against YouTube terms of services and we will get sued according to lame Mika. So yeah, just imagine it. FA editor Coop, with all due respect, I would rather not imagine that. Hot damn, why would Caleb show that? What the hell?
Weeks ago, stop.
What the fuck, Caleb?
It's a.
That's how I stopped talking to him.
I clicked the button.
Oh,
It's a
man.
dude jacking off. Which
That is
you
wild.
like. Oh, this.
Okay, turns out we were going to be talking to each other lots of videos. So what's up, my amazing financial audit viewers who I love oh so dearly? Share your worst unsolicited dick pic story in the comments. I want to see who has the worst story to share. Well, Coop, I don't have any, thankfully, so sorry to disappoint.
This is what he looks like. He's a little freak.
He's a little weird. That's
Yeah,
why
but
I
you
stopped
got with
talking
him.
to him.
Oh my
No, I
gosh,
never
he's
got with
sending
him.
More.
That's why I never got with him, because he was fucking weird. He was a weirdo. That's
Yeah,
why all of
sure
his
he
messages
didn't.
were left unread.
Well, I apologize, video editor, who's getting
Apologize,
this.
not accepted.
app.
I don't
Just
blame
saw
you,
a
Coop.
Big dick.
It was average at best, each. Damn. That's gotta hurt that dude. But hey, there's an average for a reason, am I right?
That was like a normal dick, but either way,
And normal.
you don't give a.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care about anything. Like, I could literally sleep with another man in our bed and he'd be like, okay, as long as like...
Well, that might change, but
If anything, he might be into it.
that might change.
What?
Bringing another man in the house.
You'd
But-
like it?
No.
Okay.
That might change what?
So
You carry?
anything but bringing
Yeah.
another
So
man.
that would be too far,
Yeah.
even though you would like to have sex with him.
No.
He's a bottom.
No, I'm on top.
Mm,
Do you know?
Sure,
Yeah.
you are.
You've done it.
I've always been top.
no, that's a lie.
No,
that's a
no,
lie.
you're definitely a
He's
bottom.
entirely
You were an army mechanic. You're definitely a bottom.
lying right now.
Tell me.
Because when he was talking to the guy that he was talking to, he had mentioned that he is the bottom and likes to be the bottom. So they're going to be conflicting. Jacob.
So you couldn't be with a bottom because you'd both be bottoms. You want a bottom. Hey, someone got to do it. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Who cares? Be the bottom. Take the dick. Take the dick.
There's no problem with liking what you like. Like, I am not.
No,
I just want you
wouldn't
to own it.
necessarily be trying to continue a relationship with the mother of my child. If you want to just go take some dick. Are you guys open?
At this point, no. But
This
it's
is so
Might as well
confusing,
be.
guys. How are you doing things? Okay, let's
should
see
be.
what sent. Okay, she's
I don't even know
snapping
who
with
is.
currently.
honestly, I don't even know who is.
Well, you're snapping with him. Continuously. Let's see what.
What's up, fellas? Every group here again. Next time, I'm just letting one of these hundreds of men this broad is snapping on screen just for fun. I hope
Okay.
so.
I do know him. I know him from high school.
Why
High
are you
school?
talking with a guy from high school?
So I had kicked out of the house, but I had left
Dude,
myself
I'm
because I knew he
so
wasn't going to
confused.
leave.
She is
and
so
he had
bad about using his
messaged me,
fake
So we
name.
just started
And
talking.
what did you send?
I lied in the last note. Damn it, Coop.
Oh, he had messaged me
weeks
like
ago.
a hi, so I was just like,
you sent
hey,
a
question
picture
mark?
though.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh,
A topless
I don't
one, I bet.
remember if I'm being completely honest.
JJ Rab.
Sure.
So most of these people I hinge and then I just stop.
This is a couple weeks
responding.
ago. Though. These are all a few weeks ago.
I will, yeah, I'll, like open their messages and then I never respond most of them.
Uh-huh.
No, the those were received, as in you sent them pictures.
Oh,
Aha!
So it doesn't even matter. So there's no reason for me to even care, right?
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
I mean,
So I guess you would care if he cheated on you, but
to a point. Like it's
what do I do with this? You
It's
guys
at-
don't give a
it's at the
So
situation.
leave.
It's happened so much
leave for the kid,
that
guys.
I don't feel emotion from it anymore. I'm just not surprised anymore.
Okay, so when you guys have sex, he has to make a move on you.
Yes.
You have no sexual interest in him.
yeah. Barely any, yeah, at all.
Leave.
Yeah.
Leave each other. Go get the dick of your
Yeah.
dreams.
At this point, they're only
Go
hurting
get
the
the dick of
kid. They
your
might as well
dreams.
split.
I don't understand. Well, you guys are together for the kid, but is it even good for the kid?
No, I don't think it is at all.
No. So what are we doing? Is it a budgetary issue?
Because
I mean, at
Well,
this
she only
She
gets
makes
800 a
nothing.
month,
I
so
think it's-
yeah,
you
probably.
could live on your own.
I mean, I could.
no,
but-
with the things he has to pay off, no, he couldn't.
Yeah, but he could go bankrupt and figure it out. Like, it's not the end of the world.
I mean,
And
I could still figure it out.
The
but-
only reason he is floating right now is because his mom helps pick up all of his bills because he lives with his child. That's the only reason she's willing to help.
Yeah, but again, if we can get rid of his debt, he could live on his own. You couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
both of you told.
I mean,
Devin,
that's why she also put an application in for housing.
Yeah.
Oh, you have.
Yeah, yeah.
You're ready
I'm
to leave.
Yeah, I'm approved for public housing.
So you're done.
This is my last ditch resort of if he can't get his shit together and stop hiding shit.
But you're
from
not
me.
attracted to him.
It's not that I'm not attracted to him.
You
He
just
just needs
said
to
you
take
weren't.
care of himself.
No, you said you weren't.
Sexually,
Sexually.
Well, that's a big part of
Yeah.
a relationship.
it is.
I
It
just
really
think
is.
That's not the make or break for everything, but it's just like if there's so many things going on, if you're just straight up not into him, like I don't care that
It's-
your guys' sex life is low, but if one is just straight up not into the other person, then what are we doing?
I don't think I'm not just not into him. I just think he's a
That's
gross
what
man.
you said. What else does that mean then?
That he just he needs to shower and take care of
I
himself.
don't think it's
and
into
care
you
for
anyway,
himself.
because I mean, when we're in the behind the scenes conversation, we know what he's into. He's just jacking off the transport.
yeah, you're right. I know.
Transporn.
I don't think you're into each other.
And that's what makes me think, like, are you gay, or do you just like something in your ass? Because he's looking at women who have dicks. So like, do you just want something in your ass?
So dudes,
or
sure.
are you actually gay?
Well, Jacob.
I mean, it can go either way, but it's just more of a switch. I don't know.
You're verse. A verse king.
Like you get like bored of something and then you want something else.
Okay, why not incorporate that into the bedroom?
Talk to me. I didn't know.
She has
I had
toys
no
for a
clue.
reason.
Yeah, maybe maybe he's into pegging. Try that, I guess, if you want to get crazy one night.
I do have, I have stuff. He just chooses not to like
get toys, put it
I
in him.
literally asked her to.
Oh no, yeah, I won't touch that. He can do it to himself.
No. Okay.
I think that's gross. I think it's gross.
It
I
is.
don't want
That's
any
fair.
part of
It's a
that.
kink.
It is, but
it's literally a kink.
It's sex. So
It is. No, I get
if you
that.
love him,
If it's not
I
your thing,
also
it's not
asked
your
her
thing,
if
right?
we could do have on the background so that she keeps her head like in the game, and she says no.
I just think I don't know. I think that's weird.
yeah.
I personally think that's weird.
Just like I don't know. Okay, but if you do leave, and again, you make no money here, I'm being told you have another man on standby.
Spoiler, I want you guys to sit with this the rest of the episode. The backup man is a literal neurosurgeon. Damn, she's got a neurosurgeon on hold, and she's sticking with this guy. Respect. That's pretty good, actually. She should go to the neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
And he found this out in March.
So.
And there's a letter. Let me see the letter. What's the letter?
Oh.
Oh, it's
A
an actual
letter?
thing that's here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see.
So this is from our coworker because I got him a job at
Our coworker?
yeah. So the dishwasher job he got, I got him that job.
And you probably don't.
Oh,
give a
I thought it was
fuck
from the
about this letter, do you?
neurosurgeon.
I mean, I do because it's just more of like
My coworker wrote
For
that.
Caleb don't open till audit. So have you guys not seen this?
I
No.
have no clue. I have a general idea because I know
this,
what her
okay,
opinion
this is interesting. For Caleb don't open till
I mean, it's her
audit.
little parrot.
She's not
Her
my
little
little parrot.
parrot.
No, she
Aw.
literally says everything that she will say words to her, and then she'll come back at me and say them, and it's the same exact words, just a little different.
No, she just has very strong opinions about
Jacob.
Sorry, my cat's meowing.
Jacob.
Big letter.
Holy shit!
Damn, she wrote a whole fucking novel.
Strap in, folks. Get the cozy fire going and everything. It's story time. My name is, and I am her. Well, actually, I guess you knew the fake name. Remy and Jacob's coworker. And Chad's? Chad's, is that the other guy? And
No,
Chad's?
that would have been.
That was going to be your fake name?
Yeah.
But it's too
I
close
am
for
Remy
him.
and Jacob's coworker. I would like to start by say one thing. Ew. This man, if that's
Ew.
what you want to call him, is the most disgusting, worthless waste of skin I've ever met. Thankfully, I've only had a few encounters with him, but that was enough for me to see who he really is. Jacob works nights, so I don't have to work with him too much. To be honest, I don't know that. To be honest, I don't know that what he does can be considered work. He just stands around staring at me.
Boom. Proves me right. Loser, doesn't do any work, lazy as fuck. You're welcome. I will take no questions. I am vindicated of any and all criticism.
He does check her out. Yeah.
No.
Yes, he does.
No.
Yes, he does.
He wants her to stick it in his ass. There is not a single thought behind his beady little eyes. He just watches. The way he watches is the way a wolf watches its prey.
That is
I've
creepy as
caught
hell.
him multiple times, but unlike a normal person, he doesn't look away. He doubles down. He looks into my eyes. One day he came in as a customer and he sat at the front and watched my every move for over an hour. Best part is I got fed up and folded and told him to stop because he was creeping me out, and he tried to lie and say he wasn't even looking at me. Yuck. I was so upset I had a breakdown in the back until he left.
Damn.
Remy also told me she had caught him checking me out right in front of her eyes, which isn't surprising since he admitted to her face that he found me attractive and he had feelings for me. He's well over 5 years older than me, by the way.
Wait, what?
He's well over 5 years older than me, by the way.
That's not a terrible
21,
age
26, I
gap.
don't really care. What the why is she like a weird victim?
Yeah, I don't know.
Girl,
what
you
that
had
was.
me until you acted like a weird TikTok Reddit. Like, 5
Yeah,
years
if he was
older
like
than me
35 and you were
consulting
18, that'd be
adults.
one thing,
Oh my
though.
goodness! I just got like what? Shut the fuck up. I tried just being a bitch to him and thought that would make him leave me alone. Instead, I found out he's into that. What kind
I was
of
about to make that
man
joke too,
gets
but I was in
off
the middle of
being
drinking.
treated that way? For what it's worth, some people enjoy brat play.
Yeah.
Not me.
What's brat
But
play?
some people do. Okay. Obviously, I stopped doing that, and I stopped giving him attention of any kind. He
That's the
hates
smart
it.
move.
I know how badly he wants attention from me, and it's gross. Truly bitch boy behavior. But that's Chad for you. A creepy, lying, worthless, deadbeat dad who gets off being degraded by a younger coworker who hates his guts. No one gives a shit about this younger thing. I know your frontal lobe's not fully developed, so then don't have a job. But besides that, you're right. With all the hate for Chad, Remy, and Chad's coworker. P.S. Chad is always late and makes Remy act as his mother and tell our managers that
surprising
he'll
at
be
all.
late. He can do absolutely nothing for himself. Very embarrassing if you ask me. Remy, on the other hand, has never
That
let
is
me
pretty
down.
embarrassing.
I love her with
What a
my
piece
whole
of
heart.
shit.
XOXO.
Finn.
Which I only asked her that one time because I was busy. And,
No, no,
Why are you staring at her while admitting that you're attracted to her?
She says that I have feelings for her, but
Well,
I,
no, you
You
admitted
said-
it to me when we were on our break, and you were just like, "Oh yeah, I think is cute."
Show me a picture.
They just sit here and say this poor girl's name over and over and over. You guys aren't missing anything. They're just being like, oh, X is cute, and oh, I love X. X is such a funny person. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. Guess you have one job. Or bitch guest, you have one job, and it's to say fake names. What are we even doing? Are all of our guests just incompetent? I assume this is made by Coop. And the answer to that is yes, Coop. I assume that when it comes to IQ, they're all scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I better not say anything because I'm 10 years older at that point. I'm basically a...
We're not friends on Facebook.
Hey,
Just
'cause
look up a name on Instagram.
We should just not upload a video next Monday, and I will just upload an hour and a half long blurred screen just checking in with everyone. Because we simply cannot show this girl on screen, and we decided to just show the phone on the to the screen. Could I have just blurred the phone? Sure, but what is that is way less fun, and I can sit here and just bait engagement in the comments the whole time, and you guys fall for it every time. Another classic editor Coop with W in the books. You know what? That's right. You guys go give Coop a W in the actual video. I will link it in the description of this one. Kudos to you, Coop. Well done, sir. Well done.
or something.
Oh, I probably could have found her. On Instagram.
What?
That does not it doesn't look like her.
Her doesn't look like her?
No, honestly, those photos don't look like what she usually looks like on a
Brandon,
daily
can you
basis.
come look at this Down syndrome woman?
She's got a dump truck.
Just gonna skip
Let's
that a
be
little
honest. The cost of living right now is absolutely insane. But
That is true.
just
Cost
way
of living
to
is
pay out
high.
the month. Say actually, a 5-7 American
Just
on social
skip
media ordered
ahead, skip ahead.
but underperforms account title to it. But if they have extra chromosomes, you don't care as long as they got a dumping. But okay,
Damn
to
it.
a potential recovery of over $1,000.
I want to try it and
But-
time it just right.
Okay. But if they have extra chromosomes, you don't care as long as they got a dumpy.
What? I am running out of ideas of things to say to you guys. Okay, location check-in, everyone. Tell me where you are from and what the current weather is like in your area. IDK guys helped me out here. They just gave me an hour and a half of footage and said, yeah, just blur most of it, man. We don't care. Nothing matters anyway, I guess. So here we are. Financial editor, Coop. Damn, Coop, sounds like you got a bit of a rough job, man. Well, I won't tell you where I'm from, because, part of being a VTuber is, a little bit of anonymity. And I already revealed a bit myself about my past and my former job. But I'll tell you, it's hot outside. I'll tell you that much.
She looks.
I mean, I'm sorry. She looks like, don't blur it, but like I'm showing. Yeah.
Skip ahead of some of this blurred footage.
Okay. I don't know why we're fighting over her. At least she looks like a human, not an alien. Okay, whatever.
Damn, are they
listen,
calling
I started this
coworker ugly?
conversation with, like, he lies to me, and like it's the financial line is what I thought we were going to go into. I didn't know there was all this cheating shit. But I was going to ask you how you guys manage the finances in the household, and I guess I should know. And what does he lie about finance-wise? But I think as clear as day, we've established, guys, just literally don't be together. We're halfway through the episode, and we already know for a fact, don't be together.
Oh, look at that. They're almost halfway.
Like, we know this, right?
49 minutes out of an hour and 37.
He also said this episode is going to be his last straw, by the way, in his own separate interview.
Oh, good for him.
He said that?
I don't know why it would be his last straw.
Yeah, why would it be?
Yeah.
It sounds like literally she takes care. I mean, you pay for the bills. I will say that.
I mean, that's kind of like why I'm still here is for the bills.
Yeah, but yeah, right. It's the only reason you keep him around, right?
At this point, yeah.
What the? So, am I just creating a separation plan by the end of this? Like, what are we doing? How do the finances work in this house right now?
So right now, I pay our electric bill and then like our subscriptions. He pays all of our bills.
So everything's separate, 100%.
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
And that's how we like it, and probably should certainly keep it.
No, so if we were to stay together, I would prefer everything coming out of our joint account.
Have you not heard this conversation so far? That's even a consideration for you? A man that literally half the shit he has said.
To be fair, I feel like I blacked out part of it just because it gets to the point where it's either so disinteresting because they're obviously not good for each other. And it's just them cheating on each other. What is there to talk about at this rate? They both suck.
This episode you learned for the first time in this episode.
The issue is because I can't see when he makes large purchases or when he does something behind my back. I don't have access to his bank account. So I don't like when he went out and...
Well, if it's his bank account, that's fair to a degree, I suppose. You're not married and you have a joint account. Now, as long as he's contributing to your joint account, what he does with his money in his own account is his own business. Again, I don't want to defend what a piece of shit he is for cheating 4 times. One of the times not even being with a real person. It's a fucking AI, a server. But yeah, what he does. So how I view, I don't remember if I established this or talked about this in my last video. How I view what a good finance setup would be for a relationship. Again, in the comments, let me know if you think I'm wrong on this. So he would have his account, she would have her account, and then they have a joint account, which family expenses would come out of. A decent portion of your paycheck goes to the joint account, and then whatever's left over is your money to spend on you, or whatever you want to do with it. I think that would be fair. What you have in your account, that's your business, as long as you're making a reasonable contribution to the family account. Yeah, I do mean reasonable, like 50+%, probably 60 to 70% plus, because the family comes first before your wants, I should say, not needs. So if he has that 10, 20, 30% left over for himself and the rest of it goes to the family contribution, then what purchases he makes with his little side money he keeps for himself, that's it. That's his business, not necessarily yours. Don't worry about it. As long as there's money for the family, is my view of things.
Bought a gun
and vice
behind
versa
my
for
back.
her.
I didn't know until I found a receipt.
Do I trust you with a gun?
You shouldn't. He leaves them
Wait, a
like
gun?
3 inches above the ground for my toddler to grab. Unlocked.
Give me a hell yeah!
You know, many kids kill themselves because of that, right?
It's unloaded. She can't cock it back.
No, there were bullets in the magazine and you left it 3 inches above the ground. Like, I have a picture of it.
Like, that is a very freaking story. I'm a gun owner. I like guns. I'm not.
Oh yeah, I love guns. Got a collection of my own. Although, again, not to defend this douche, but I'll say if there's not one in the chamber, it also okay. So the question really is too: what kind of gun is it? Is it single action or double action? And if there's no round in the chamber, then really there's not. And it's a 2-year-old. I doubt a 2-year-old has the capability of cocking a firearm and loading one into the chamber. I don't necessarily see the danger with that. I do agree with Caleb. Yeah, there are some dangers with children and loaded firearms. But, you know, have some idea of keeping it away from them, though. You know, keep it above where they're able to reach. And keep some reasonable semblance of firearm safety.
Anti-guns.
No.
But I am anti-bad gun safety.
I got him a gun safe. Like, he has
Yeah.
a box for it. And actively chooses not to use it.
Well, I also leave it in my car. Like,
Yeah,
wherever,
he'll
like,
just
wherever
leave
I
it
go.
in his car for anybody to break into his car and take.
Well, not exactly, but I normally take it out of my car when I leave my car.
This kid's going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually, it has like a halfway decent chance.
I don't know about that.
And you hid the purchase from her, so she didn't even know this was happening? You just had to wait until you found it when your kid was touching it. Also,
Basically.
What the fuck was that,
That's
Caleb?
exactly how it happened. That's how 90% of all of his purchases happen. Is I just either find it or get a random statement in the mail that I'm like, what is this?
and how much did it cost?
700?
Mm.
No, it was
That's pretty
definitely
juicy,
7.
dude.
What
It
kind
was
of gun is
definitely
it?
700.
Oh, it's pretty juicy.
No.
Oh, you drive around without car insurance too? Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the kid doesn't even have insurance. The kid doesn't have insurance?
Yeah. So
What?
What are we do? Guys, this is honestly one of the biggest messes and disasters I think I've ever seen.
Mhm.
Like, it's actually crazy.
So he chose to purchase a large amount of tools instead of getting her insurance. So instead of putting the $400 a month into his company insurance to cover our child care,
Why are you
he
saying it like that?
decided, because this is what I've been thinking about for months.
Insurance?
Yes, our insurance.
I mean,
Is that not how you
insurance.
say insurance?
It's a UR, not an OR. Insurance, not insurance. But I guess depending on where you're from, I suppose the pronunciation could change a bit. Sure.
Is that not how you say insurance?
How
No.
do you say?
Insurance?
Thank you. Is that right?
I don't know. He chose to spend money that we should have budgeted for our insurance to insurance to
That's funny.
Insure and then ends.
tools instead of making sure our kid who was having seizures had
What?
insurance.
What?
She still had insurance at that time. She had
Oh.
insurance. She was on state
Why
insurance.
doesn't she now?
State insurance because we got kicked off of state.
I started making more money, and you only get up to that.
We would have stayed.
$4,000.
We would
for
have
state.
stayed on state assistance had he put her on insurance because they
there you
factor
go.
they factor the amount that you spend on like your bills and insurance to your income. And had he paid for the insurance, we would have still qualified. So we lost our child care payment. We lost that was also another reason why I wasn't, because we weren't paying for child care. The state was paying for child care. We lost our insurance, and then what else did we? Oh, our food stamps.
Food
Fuck me.
stamps.
Fuck me.
so-
guys, what are you guys?
Aliens.
A fucked
Had
up
he
couple.
paid the insurance, we would still have our child care covered. We would still have our.
Meanwhile,
our
I was
food
still waiting for
stamps.
my 90 days, and then that's when insurance got cut.
But he chose to buy $600 a month worth of tools instead of
Oh my. Wait, the debt? You have
insurance.
tool debt?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. You're not one of the. I haven't had those in forever. Oh my goodness. I thought we just stopped doing it. I thought we moved on as a society. You're easy to sell to.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Check the hat.
What's wrong with this hat?
You have a snap-on hat.
Snap-on hat,
This is
snap-on socks,
insane.
snap-on. I have snap-on socks, snap-on hat,
What do you not?
jacket. I have a vest.
Which he hid at work. I didn't know he had all of that.
Jacob, would you be with her if you didn't have the kid?
Wait, is that like a well-known brand or something? I've never heard of it. Yeah, it sounds like a brand name, I guess. Is that supposed to be... Well, yeah, is that supposed to be well-known? I've never heard of it. Whatever.
In my honest opinion, like, I mean, yes.
You two shouldn't be together.
Why?
I mean,
I
I'm
guess
still
because
like,
she mothers you. It's easy.
I'm still. I mean, still attracted to her. I still love her. And
Would
She's
you be
not-
with him without the kid?
No.
Oh,
I
good.
mean,
Someone's
it's
reasonable.
the codependency is the only reason. And I also I think it's a lot of I feel guilty because all
And
of
get
his
over
family
it.
lives out of state and he moved to my home state.
Yeah, who gives a f? You
And?
guys aren't. He's the one that can go get an apartment. Like,
Yeah.
this is f***ing insane, guys. I really don't understand. Okay. So the state of the relationship is.
Complicated.
yeah, we're
Like a
working.
Facebook
we're,
status.
Like, we're,
More like a train wreck.
like we want to try to work it out and everything. And
I think you do.
I would like to see
it's like an
our
it's like an
family
80-20.
work. But I have very
Listen,
little
you know,
doubt.
I have a family. This is a just weird mess of
Yeah.
insanity.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, she talks to my family more than anything.
Yeah, his
I
mom
could-
just
I-
set up a
I
trip to come
literally
spend time
could-
with us.
Codependency. I
but
mean, that's
won't
what she
fuck him.
said.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It fits into her why she won't leave, which is honestly pathetic. The thing is, buddy, why don't you want a better life for yourself? I'm so confused. You don't want a better life for yourself in any way whatsoever.
Yeah, it's less stress. I wake up, go to work,
Isn't
come
it
home.
actually more stressful though if you don't get a better life?
It's,
No, because he leaves all the stress to me. Like he doesn't stress about it at all. I do 100% of the stressing for our relationship.
see, I don't pay attention to where money goes. I just go $20 or
Because mommy's there as well.
Yeah, that's
The bail you
not
Mm.
smart.
What do you guys think your household financial score is today? 0 out of 10. 0 being the worst, 10 being the
2,
best.
probably.
Yeah, between a 0 and 1.
Well, get yours for free at CalebHammer.com. Your Hammer financial score improves. See how on the show.
Let's
Make sure to download the
skip
Dollarwise
that.
budget because it saves to you and the digital version of the cookbook as well. So check those out, guys. Check those out. Okay, so his mom. I mean, we talked about the money. I thought she was gifting you money. Why do I see his mom $8,000?
because
Yeah, it's actually pretty quick to get into the finance stuff this episode. Sometimes it takes almost the entire episode to get to like the last 10 minutes where they talk about money. That's impressive. Except for the fact that he owes his mom $8,000.
because that's the money that she paid for into my motorcycle when
Motorcycle.
Do you have a car and a motorcycle?
I have a truck, a car, and a motorcycle.
Get rid of 2.
3 vehicles? Dude, what the
Get rid
fuck?
of 2.
So the issue with getting rid of any
Oh,
of listen, I'm all for it. I made him list his car because we couldn't afford bills. Which is
What?
our only reliable vehicle for him.
Yeah.
His truck isn't worth anything. He owes more on the truck than what it's worth to sell. And the motorcycle, if he sells it, he owes all the money to his mom. Because if he sells it,
Yeah,
she
so I
has
wouldn't make.
claimed
So
it.
I'd make nothing off of
Good
it.
though. You owe her the money.
Dude.
Pay her off.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
not
that
a
doesn't-
moral
no,
thing to
so
do?
that
But you're
doesn't-
not a moral person.
that doesn't
you have
pay
no
off the
morals, right?
He's saying that that's because of the bike, and that's not because of the bike. She blatantly said that you don't owe her because of bike stuff. You owe her for more if you do sell the bike. So it's more like $12,000 if you end up selling the bike. That's
Huh?
just
I
her
mean-
picking up your phone bill and paying your negative account. That's not your motorcycle.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Get rid of it then.
Which one? 'Cause
Motorcycle
they're- I
and
mean-
truck, really.
I mean,
And yeah, you're gonna have to pay a little extra. Why the not? What's the reasoning, dude? Just
I-
because it all goes back to your mom, not in your own pocket. So
well,
because of
not even
that,
it's just more of the fact that like I have like, it's
Jacob's a car guy.
yeah. I
yeah,
have-
that's
I
fine.
have
Do it
okay,
at work.
man.
Do it at work. I don't give a shit. Be attached to your kid. Take care of your kid. Try to be attached to her. Win her back. Stop being a loser, pathetic failure.
That's right.
This is metal. This is gears. It is not as important as the human flesh that you created. Why are you prioritizing it over them? That's pathetic.
That's another thing I'll say. When it comes to cars, no one cares about the level of car you drive. And I'll even say it now. Lamborghini, Bugatti, Ferrari, whatever. They're just names. There's nothing special about those cars. Oh yeah, they're luxury brand, high sporty shit. Nah, whatever. I'd rather have maybe a Camaro or a Corvette. They're really not that special. What makes a car valuable is if it can get you to point A to point B safely. Or A, B, and C if you've got kids and you got to stop them off at school before going to work. Cars have a very simple purpose. There's no reason to overcomplicate it or get something super expensive, especially if you can't afford it. So, don't think you need the nicest car, because I guarantee you most people don't give a shit. They're really not. A car is not worth that much. I'll even say, I grew up in a poor town where people thought that having flashy things was more important than having a solid roof over your head. There are people that had trailers that were falling apart, but they had Camaros and stuff in their and other fancy cars in their driveway. And all I could think of to myself was, is that really more important to you to have a nice car rather than a solid roof over your head? Parts of your roof are missing. Rather than having a $30,000 car, maybe you should look at, $20,000 to $30,000. I don't know how much a Camaro was necessarily worth. Who cares? But don't you think it's more important to have a solid roof over your head, over your family's head, than trying to look rich? Not only that, there's that saying that you can either look rich or you can be rich. So unless you got fuck you money like Elon Musk being the world's first trillionaire, but yeah, you can either look rich or you can be rich. And you should really think of the priorities in life when it comes to money. Cars serve a certain purpose, and that's to get you from one place to another. You don't have to look good doing it. I personally plan on running my car into the ground until it stops functioning before I get another one. And I even bought it used, so it won't last me as long as a new one would, but that's okay.
Alaric,
I mean,
dude, go to a glory hole, suck a dick, take a dick up the ass, then you'll be fine, you'll be reset, you'll be good, then sell this. That's your other passion? Get on Grindr, go take a dick.
my car is more my passion.
Really, than that?
I
Whatever.
don't know. He is like set on the fact that his car
What do you
is
even
the
drive?
fastest
Nah,
stock
not the
turbo
fastest.
car
It's not really
that
stock.
he knows.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
What
stock.
is it then?
It's a Volkswagen Jetta.
A Volkswagen
You know
Jetta?
what a Volkswagen Jetta is?
No.
I do, actually.
Oh,
They're
why
meh.
would I? What's so
mean-
good about it?
It's loud. It's fast.
Well, loud's annoying.
No, it's not.
That is annoying.
It's-
He purposely welded a cherry bomb under it to make it even louder.
Yeah, so you're literally
That's
just like,
disgusting.
you annoy everyone else just for
Yep.
your own benefit.
Yep.
You're the selfish person on the road. Nobody respects you. Nobody likes
It's like a dude who gets a Kia Forte hatchback and then changes the exhaust to make it sound like what's it called? When they do like that backfire thing so it sounds like a gunshot and it sounds stupid. I'm not about government overreach, but the fact that those things are legal is ridiculous to me. They sound so ridiculous. They're so loud and so annoying. It makes me wish they would get fined for it.
you. To be clear, nobody turns their head at you other than in disgust while you drive.
Very
Actually,
true.
I've had multiple
No.
people like go. Nice
I
car,
don't believe
dude."
you at
It's
all.
only because
No.
You're full of shit.
$1,600 rims.
You're
Right.
annoying to everyone.
$1,600
on the road.
rims?
Nobody respects what you do when you pull up. How fast is it? What is it, 0 to 60?
0 to 60 is
Slower than your
3.
Tesla.
It's 3 seconds.
I don't believe that for a
But-
I know
second.
that.
I mean,
It is.
yeah, yours 0 to 60. You have all power. Yours is an electric motor. It's all power. It's all torque. Now,
Yeah, it's fun. It's a toy.
yeah,
I get to actually have fun.
to a certain extent.
Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't go. "Urgh."
Yeah,
Shut up.
exactly.
I don't need it to go. "Urgh." I just want it to go.
No, I like the sound my car makes. when I
Yeah,
put
you
my
like
foot
the
to floor.
sound. I like the feeling in my body when it goes quicker.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
is that when you just eat and play video games or scroll through TikTok?
I do that on the way back. Yes, my car drives for me. It's modern technology.
See,
I think it's slightly
that's-
crazy that you have travel anxiety in a jet, but you're willing to
I don't have travel and anxiety in a jet for safety, though.
but you're willing to eat your food
If
and
you
not
know
pay
that,
attention
then how
to the
have
road.
you not heard my actual reasoning?
I think it's crazy that you're willing to not pay attention to the road, but you're too scared to get on a plane.
So
Like,
you
you're
haven't
moving
actually
in a-
listened to my reason. Also, I mean, that's exposure, right? If like self-driving, I was like, oh, about like the first 80 times. If I was on a jet every day of my life, I wouldn't be afraid of a jet.
But you won't get in a jet. You
Oh
at
my
least
gosh.
got in the
You're
Tesla.
retarded. You're not listening to what I'm saying. So I got on a jet 6 months ago.
And you cried.
I did cry. But
Which
again, if I
I
was doing it
respect
every
the
day,
exposure.
I mean,
but if I
like-
was doing it every day, it would be different.
This is a weird
Even then,
conversation
if
at
it's
this
like your
rate.
first time. I mean, like me going on a plane for my first time, I was like, okay, cool. It's just like a roller coaster.
Yeah, but you don't care about anything.
no,
Well,
But,
exactly.
like still,
I honestly, with
Like-
how you've turned out, I'd still rather turn out like me and struggle
True.
with that because I at least care about things.
no, because I can just go through life without having to worry about.
Yeah, but
well,
your life's a
like,
failure and it's impacting others.
But I'm still getting by.
No, you're not getting.
Fair.
I mean, $3,200 to $4,200, sure. You don't have to be an ambitious person to succeed in life, but you're not gonna necessarily thrive, if that makes sense. I don't necessarily think of myself as a super ambitious person, but I want to do well for myself and a future family if I ever am so blessed to have one. So I'm ambitious enough to want to do well in life to where I can grow and earn a significant living to where my family can live comfortably. If he's not super ambitious and he's okay with kind of like the status quo, then that's fine, whatever. If he's okay with never really going anywhere in life. Or I shouldn't even say that. I would say if he's okay with where he's at in life and he doesn't necessarily care to go above that, that's fine. Some people are they just want to do what they do. That's like circling back to the military thing. Warrant officers are looked at as the go-to people, what's referred to as a SME, the subject matter expert. And yeah, that's what they do. They get paid well to do it, don't get me wrong. Yeah, warrant officers made better than I did back when I was enlisted. But they were kind of the guys that went along with it. Yeah, they got paid well, but that's because they were the subject matter expert and they were okay with just where they were. Sure, they got promoted here and there, but they just did their thing, and that was cool. They got paid to do it, and they went home. And same with enlisted. A lot of enlisted was kind of just stick around, just do their thing until their contract ended. And if you don't want to gain rank, that's cool. Just do your thing, serve your time, get out. To a degree, it's kind of what I did. I served my time, made sergeant. They offered me staff sergeant, and I said, fuck no, and got out.
Why? You're having everybody else pick up the slack, and when I
mom.
leave you, your mom's gonna pull the rug and no longer help you because she's
Are you
only
sure?
Yeah, she's only helping out of obligation because lives with him,
Okay.
the baby.
The kid.
That's fair.
Insane name, by the way. Bleeped. Well, who the names their kid that?
It's a town in Wyoming.
That's the worst name of a baby I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, so it was queen or princess or rainbow.
Yeah, those are stripper
or,
names. Why are we
Yeah,
doing?
Those are stripper names, or often referred to as like nicknames or something. I would hope you wouldn't name your kid that.
those?
Yeah. Why are people
It's
doing
not
those?
basic
that's
like
bad too.
Caleb.
Like-
At least it's unique.
Well, at least that's biblical. It's like one that
Unique,
exists.
sure.
That's not even a name. That's
I beg to differ.
he's gonna be the first one in a school shooting.
But I beg to differ.
What? That's a woman's name?
Yes.
Say it again. We're bleeping it.
Damn, I want to know what it is.
Ugh. It's like diarrhea on the mouth. What
So
the
I feel about
is
Tesla.
that? Cool, that's fine. You don't have to drive it. No one's forcing you to get that.
I'm not saying I would
But at least
ever drive
I'm
it.
not annoying to everyone in existence when I'm driving because it's not going like what the it's only pleasurable to you. Everyone else is annoyed. Like
Very
people are
true.
having conversations, then you come by and you just disrupt everything.
I can't tell you
Like,
how many times
everyone
I'm like,
hates
can
you.
you please stop revving? Like, quiet down because you're pissing off the neighbors.
Yeah, you're obnoxious. You're actually only serving you. At least in my Tesla, when I do self-driving, it's actually more safe for everyone else around me.
I don't know. Still,
Why do you
I
care?
still wouldn't.
The reason
Yeah, it's
I
like, no
care
one
about
thinks
your
you're
car is
cool,
because
dude.
you're annoying everyone. If you just had your car because you liked it and you didn't annoy everyone, I wouldn't give a
I mean,
Why do you
still-
care about what car I drive when I'm not annoying other people?
He hates electric
I
vehicles.
hate electric vehicles.
Why? It's like hating a refrigerator when you have an ice box.
I mean, I'd rather have an icebox than a refrigerator.
What?
Why?
Okay, get rid of your refrigerator. You get home and get an icebox.
He thinks, I need to be a man. It needs to be gas.
Our refrigerator doesn't work
That's how
anyways.
his brain works.
Okay, that was like the older technology. Just like everything else, we make newer technology.
No,
We'll go from electric car someday to something new. Maybe just
I want a nuclear fission car. I want to be able to throw a uranium pellet into my car and power it for the rest of my life. No, I think electric cars can be cool. But as long as people aren't smug about it. There was even a South Park episode that talked about hybrid smugness. And, I mean, drive what you want. I don't care. If it could have the worst fuel economy and I wouldn't give a shit. As long as, that's what you want to drive, that's what you want to drive. If you pay more for gas, that's your own business. But yeah, just don't be a douche about it. My only problem with electric vehicles is people are like, oh, it's so much better for the environment. Is it though? All the parts are usually foreign made, and even if they're assembled here in America, the amount of mining, like if you look at those giant vehicles that are used to haul all of the earth and raw materials that are mined, those things burn hundreds of gallons of diesel just to move a few feet to haul all of that material to where it can be processed. And there was this whole study that talked about how Teslas and all the other smart vehicles, they don't even put a dent in the amount of carbon that's excreted or that's output of, sorry, I'm dropping words. They don't even really put a dent into the amount of carbon that's set into the atmosphere just to produce them. Like the carbon offset that they have, it really doesn't mean anything in the long run. So until we can make clean energy more efficient, I don't necessarily care for it. And people that get smug over it, I think are just stupid. I think we need to go to straight up nuclear energy. And hopefully the people that are afraid of it either quit voting or eventually just get out of the voter pool, whether that's from old age or whatever, because nuclear is absolutely the future. It's very clean and very efficient. I actually looked it up. I had a conversation with my best friend about this. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm side tangenting right now, but I looked it up. A single gram of uranium is so efficient that if humans could somehow process it and digest it, it would produce roughly 20 billion small calories or 20 million kilocalories, which is what we count our food in, which is enough calories to power the human body for well over 1,000 years. Imagine what we could do with a single gram of uranium and use that for nuclear reactors and processing energy for a city, if not a state. We need to go nuclear. Nuclear fission is the future, let's be real. And it's very clean. So it would please all the eco people. It's the way to go. Quit crying about fucking Nagasaki and Chernobyl. Those were freak accidents, and Chernobyl was a massive blunder on the communist part. So, don't worry about the commies because they were cutting corners anyways, and Nagasaki was just kind of like a freak accident.
Just endless nuclear
and
cars.
And the self-driving vehicles that are like Ubers around here were freaking me the
Well, that's because
you're
live in like
scared
the
of
Stone
the
Age.
future?
For everyone else, they're great because you don't have to have a passenger
At first, I thought it was like a map car where it was just like updating maps.
You thought it was like a Google car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but instead of getting a car where a dude's talking to his family overseas and smells like literal death, you just have a car that drives you safely. Okay, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, the 21st century is very scared of you. I don't really care. The rest of us are going to progress as a society, and
Which is fine.
You can be obnoxious and eventually get drive-by'd.
What?
His car looks ghetto to me, in my opinion.
No.
Show me. Let's just
Show a picture of it.
I mean,
So this is the one thing you care about in life.
Yeah,
all
Probably
vehicles are
prefers
care
over his kid, right?
I was just gonna say that. Like he puts that a higher priority than our child.
I mean, that's insane and actually disgusting.
Yeah.
Damn, this is gonna be a long episode. I'm
whose
at like
best
2
friend do
hours
we
of
owe
recording right
600
now.
Mine.
Why?
Baby necessities.
You suck as a mother.
Yeah, I could tell. That was
Yeah, do better. What the fuck is wrong with you? Move in with your family, get your shit together, get your education, and then go and live a life with a man that actually cares about you. Doesn't have, what is that, trench foot? Like, I don't even know.
That's
the
probably
military
what I
doesn't even
des-
know.
Describe it. It's disgusting.
They do. They probably give you a diagnosis. It's probably just some random fungal infection in your toe. Again, it's really not that big of a deal. Your toe is, or your toenail is a little funky colored. It's nothing new. I've seen it time and again.
They
Well, you
ripped
won't
his-
go to the VA, you freak.
Well, I've had 2 surgeries on my feet, 2
No.
separate
For
times.
what?
and
VA. Because maybe you actually deserve, even though it was actually your fault, not the military's fault for what you did, but you might actually deserve disability more than most people that have been
No, he
on this
doesn't.
show that get disability that don't actually have an issue. Like, you actually have an issue. Again, your fault, but because no one else has it that you served with because they took care of themselves,
They,
right?
well, they took care of it. They did the surgeries, and then he continued to not take care of himself. So he got trench foot again.
I don't know about.
Well, okay, so not even talking about his car yet. Yeah, if he's not taking care of himself, it's his own fucking fault, and he doesn't deserve a dime of taxpayer money that would go into disability. He's a piece of shit, and he doesn't deserve any of it. And that, looking at his car, it's whatever. It's clean, sure. It's got purple rims. There's nothing special about that. It's just a fucking car.
Ghetto, other than the purple rims, which is actually really here. This is
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, what is that in his windshield? If it has tits or wheels, it will give you problems. Just screams class from this fella. Yeah, I could agree with that. What a classy dude.
He knows.
You can say whatever you want. I've heard everything underneath the sun about it, but everybody else thinks it's cool.
You're a fucking loser.
who's everybody else.
Nobody else.
Let's make sure we get this picture for on screen. But to me, other than the purple rims, I would literally think it's just a normal sedan
It
that
used
people are
to
driving
say
by me.
Merca
Yeah, there-
down the driver's side.
There's
with,
absolutely
like,
nothing
in
special about
flag.
his car.
See, at least that would have been patriotic.
Yeah.
Now it's just gay.
Yeah, because Pennsylvania's gay. That's illegal to have something on your
What?
windshield on the driver's side.
Oh,
window.
windshield.
Yeah, it was on
What?
Put it on a different one.
No,
He
'cause
doesn't
A
like
different
it.
window. It has to be on that one?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
everybody else does the other way, and he doesn't want to
Plus,
be
I
like
want him to be
everybody
different.
else. That's exactly why.
Oh.
It would be
So she
different.
actually thinks
Shut
in the
up.
pre-interview process, she was actually thinking the only reason that you haven't gone to get a disability rating is because she thinks you're actually dishonorably discharged, but you're just hiding it. And that's why
Oh.
you can't get it.
Oh, no, I can get it. I just,
No, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, if he got dishonorably discharged, he wouldn't get any benefits. Damn. If that's true. Okay, so I already talked about how hard it is to get kicked out. If you got a dishonorable discharge, that's a lot of paperwork. Damn. You have to be a mega piece of shit too. Like, it is hard to get a dishonorable discharge. If he didn't spend time in Leavenworth, that'd be pretty impressive, actually.
haven't.
This I've
Went
heard.
there.
Free money, there's really no reason not to. I don't understand. There's really no reason for you not to. You go to your second job. Why not take that time and go get like
The
this
free
makes
money.
no sense.
I've been saying that for years, and I'm at the point where I know there's something off about it because he set up the appointment and then actively chose to not go to the appointment.
It is sus.
Very.
I mean, understandably, but like, it's also an hour away from.
An hour away for a couple $1,000 for the rest of your life.
It makes absolute, and then that's his excuse is, oh, I work. Okay, well, you would make more money if you just went to the VA and got your benefits, and missed one day worth of work or a couple hours. Leave on lunch.
And I kind of agree. And again, you are actually someone that has something, which no one has ever been able to prove on the show that they have something. You were the first one ever able to.
He didn't even prove anything. He has a discolored toenail. That means fucking nothing. If he can walk on it and it doesn't actively cause pain, then grow the fuck up. It's a discolored toenail, probably from your own fault, from cleaning your disgusting ass feet. Cry me a damn river. I've seen people who have actual issues who've gotten denied their claims. That is fucking nothing. You are trash.
Yeah, I mean,
He doesn't care. He doesn't care about
I've been
anything.
wanting to go, but it's
Then
just
why
more-
don't leave? Why hope? You're hoping for nothing. Daughter's college fund, $1,300. Who do you owe this to?
Our daughter. So that was in an account that got drained.
What?
Yeah.
You took from your own daughter's college fund for
Yeah, you
what?
drained it? What the
To
fuck?
catch up on bills that weren't getting
All
paid.
while you're getting like a $700 gun and pumping thousands into your car?
Fucking
In reality,
douche.
with how the money has moved, you took from your daughter's own future for your car, which literally means in a mathematical example, you do prioritize your car over your kid. Because every time
And it's
you
not
spend
even a
$1
nice
on that
car, it's
for
just
a
a
purple
fucking
rim or
Jetta.
whatever, could be going to paying back your daughter's college fund.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was that much, but
Well, you admit now you care about your
piece of
car more
shit.
than your daughter.
You don't realize anything's that much.
Because that is
I
an
don't really-
actual example right here. That is a reality. Will you admit that?
Kick him off
Yeah,
your show,
I mean-
Caleb. Do it.
But we'll
It's
say it.
for
Like,
sure.
you
Like,
care
I
more about
do-
your car than
yeah.
your kid.
I do like my car.
That's
But-
disgusting.
Dude, cars are replaceable. Kids are not. They're just material things, my guy. A car is a car. If you ever make it big, you're making plenty of money. Get whatever car you want, sure. But your children they're people say, "Oh yeah, kids are our national treasure. They're our future," which is true. But on the more individual scale, that is your blood. That is your child. How could you prioritize a fucking car over your child, man? What a fucking piece of crap.
On the other hand,
Pathetic. You're a pathetic excuse of a man.
but on the
Absolutely.
Not
other
because
hand-
you suck dicks, but
No one
because you
cares
don't
about
take
that.
care of your daughter that you produced. Ladies and gentlemen, I got which is your good
let's
personal
skip ahead of
wealth.
that.
You can
Sorry,
check
Caleb,
it
if you
money
don't sponsor
for the
me, I
assets,
can't
my
show your
update.
stuff.
Zero sugar.
Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, yeah. Gamer subs. Yeah, yo, totally need to sponsor me.
10% comes
All right, anyways.
link in the
That he looks at her.
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Because he looks at her and me as they'll figure it out. My mom will either take care of it, or Remy will figure it out, or something will happen. I can just focus on me.
No, I do have good news. You're not really
Okay.
gonna have to replenish it with that gun sitting out.
It's not funny. Like that's not funny.
Then why are you laughing?
It's tragic and f***ed up.
He's kind of funny.
I love American Dad.
But I agree with that.
The fact that we're staying with someone who prefers their car over their kid is that's pathetic. You're equally pathetic
Yeah,
for enabling this by not leaving.
That's why I applied for government housing, because at this point,
So
like,
you've been approved.
yeah, I've been approved. There's a wait
Why
list
not do
though,
it?
because I can't just
How
get
long's
in.
the wait list?
1 to 2 years.
Yep. Yes, it is. Why not move back in with family? Your family's there.
She hates her
my
family.
mom. So
Why? Dude, you got to do it at some point, though.
I've genuinely considered moving back in with my mom. Like, we've talked about it. She
Then
has
do
the
it.
room for me.
What?
She's
It's
willing
there? Then do it. Why not?
because I want to make this work. Like, I want him
Who
to
cares?
be
That
a
is
fucking
make it a
adult.
work. You're backing off. You're getting through school. You get a good job, make a good income, and you live a great life without a pathetic worm being there.
I should. I know I genuinely should. I just struggle with coming to terms of like moving on from things.
Why is he saying you wouldn't move in with your mom though?
I don't want to live with my mother. Like,
Why?
I
What's
don't
wrong
think
with y'all's
anybody-
relationship?
There's nothing wrong with mine.
You
and
just
my
said there
mom's.
is.
Then what's
No,
the
I don't
issue?
like my dad.
Her
I
dad
don't
Oh.
have an issue with my mom.
But like with
Well, but is he there?
My dad.
Yeah.
Well, he threatened to slash my tires and shoot me, so I won't let him be there.
But does he live with your mom?
Okay.
Oh no,
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 they
they
got-
just recently got.
They got
Why would he
divorced.
threaten that? What'd you do as a
Drop my
daughter?
He's just actually
kidding.
crazy. No, I know. He's like actually crazy. He got a spinal surgery and they put him on all kinds of psych meds. And he stopped smoking weed and doing drugs, and he went through like withdrawal.
Damn.
Good death.
And I stopped talking to him because of it.
So he's an addict
Yeah. So
because of a surgery. So it was hardly even his fault.
no, but he's always been an asshole.
Oh,
and now he's using it as
So it
like an
just
excuse.
amplified.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I would definitely move in now to your grandpa. We owe $3,000. Guys, this is the most amount of individual family debt I think I may have ever seen.
Oh,
it says
no,
his grandpa.
Is
it your grandpa?
No, that was
whose grandpa?
What was the
3,000 to someone's grandfather.
It wasn't to the grandfather. It was.
I was gonna say my grandparents are dead.
That is
I would
your
forgive
debt.
the debt.
That is your debt.
What's it 3,000 for?
Oh, that was to your dad. That was for your schooling.
Yeah, my
For
dad.
your schooling? What schooling did you ever accomplish?
Nothing, because I barely went to college.
Was this for college?
I wasn't with him at this point, but that's what I've heard.
I tried going to college and then I got out and was like, I can learn more.
No, I'm being told this is to help you guys move.
That's fair. That's how I ended up
Oh, no,
enlisting.
that is the
So I
move.
said,
paid
fuck
that
college.
off. We already paid
And
that
ended up
off.
going back anyway.
Why'd you
My
put the-
grandfather. I didn't put
To
that.
your grandfather?
Yeah,
And it's done.
yeah.
When did you borrow this?
When I moved.
When was
back in
that?
January of 2024.
So 2 years ago. you
Yeah.
borrowed so you guys have been borrowing for family since you guys have been together.
Yeah.
You will never get out of this cycle then. You won't. You guys enable each other's bad behavior. None of you face any consequences, and family's always there to bail you out. You with a living place, you with money. And you guys would probably have like split custody anyway, so his mom would probably still take care of him.
I don't think he would actually get 50%. I don't think
Why?
he even wants 50% because he can't.
He probably doesn't.
Well,
Do you?
I can't even.
If you guys split, what custody do you?
50-50.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't even
Nah.
leave him with her. Like I left her
that true?
when we were split up for that like period of time, and I went on a date with backburner guy. I came home and she was covered in
Backburner
vomit,
guy.
screaming, crying. I had to rush her to the hospital.
What?
Like I don't trust him to keep her.
Wait,
There's no
are
way
you
he's.
kidding me?
I'm dead serious.
What happened, asshole?
What
I
the
was
fuck?
sleep. It was
He was
at
not
night.
sleeping. He was downstairs and she was
No.
upstairs screaming. Yes.
No,
That's
I was
exact-
sleeping.
That's like, no, you weren't. You were sitting on the couch wide awake when I walked in.
Yeah, he shouldn't get any custody.
And she was upstairs screaming. And I looked and I said, how long has she been up there? Like, how long has she been doing this? And he goes, I don't know. It just started. No, it didn't, because she was covered in vomit. Her entire crib was covered in vomit. The floor was covered in vomit. And you actively said, oh, it just happened. I have no clue.
And this is the one time you left him home with her?
Yeah.
What the fuck, buddy? In what world would you get
Yeah.
50-50 custody? You can't take care of this kid to save their life.
I've changed over the time.
What? In what way?
Sure.
Every way.
What?
Yeah.
You don't, because also,
Yeah.
no, your dog, you left him in the kennel with puke for 3 days.
Oh,
What?
What is wrong
Like
with
the dog
you?
wasn't
Not
in
even
the,
3
but
days.
but the kennel was covered in vomit for 3 days.
What's wrong with
And
you,
he chose
dude?
not to clean it.
Can't even take care of
evil.
a dog, let alone a kid.
He wasn't even he wasn't even stuck in the kennel for 3 days.
No, he was. I just said that he wasn't in the kennel for 3 days,
Like-
but you left the vomit in there so long that it dried to the pan.
So has he changed?
No,
How are you saying you changed? Give an example.
I mean, I don't like when something
got another
happens and
job.
well, when something happens, it gets cleaned.
3 days later.
when
no,
I nag you,
her dog shit in there. That day, I cleaned it up.
because
I would hope so. You
told
have to. Guys, this is a basic minimum requirement
Like-
for owning a,
Yeah.
a dog.
Yeah,
and because I
her dog puked on the floor. I cleaned it up.
Good, that's a basic thing.
Like-
This is not crazy, guys.
Like yes.
How are we bragging
like,
about
that's,
that's the thing. Like the grass needs cut right now. All the dishes need done. Like the responsibilities that you assumed as yours, and I'm more willing now to pick
Does he
things
take the
up.
dog for walks?
Oh no, he
Of course he
he
doesn't.
got this job.
Well, you got to
or
take
he
him
got
for
this
walks. Though.
dog.
It's still nice.
It's a German Shepherd.
Mental stimulant for sniffing.
Full working dog, has a whole lot of energy. Under the assumption that he was going to take him for a run every day, because
Have you ever taken the dog for a walk
not
once?
one. A walk
no,
probably
when I,
twice.
No, when I
I'd
first
be
got him, I would take him
surprised.
for walks.
No, you took him for like 2 walks total. He's now over 2 years old. So
At 105
under the
pounds.
assumption, I was
Oh
in,
my goodness, he forgot to feed the dog for 2 days once?
He forgets to feed the dog
What?
constantly. Constantly. I have to
You can't have this kid.
consistently feed
Not at
dogs
all.
are easy.
Never. Not a second of the
Dogs are
day
easy,
should you have a
dude.
kid.
I even made sure we installed a fence in the backyard to make sure that you could just let the dog out.
You own the
Like, can't-
house?
No.
No,
I
I
got-
rent.
I got free fencing, so I just like put it in the back myself.
Yeah.
Is the landlord now?
No, but it's a slumlord. Like our fridge
hope
doesn't even
so.
work.
Yeah.
Well, he prefers ice boxes. So
Well, that's why we have an ice box out front.
his father. This is the school.
That's
Yes.
his schooling.
Schooling.
Yes,
But
that's
I don't.
High
But I don't
school.
have to pay that back
You don't have to. Why?
because he said that I didn't have to.
Okay. Okay, I've never seen this in the history of this show. I have a picture of a ripped up bill that is labeled
What?
him.
Why?
You know
What
the
am I
story
looking
behind
at?
that?
That's
Okay.
my credit for
fuck.
tools.
Sure.
So this is his tool account that I had no clue he had. He comes walking. He checks the mail. He doesn't open the mail. He'll just sit it on the table. It'll pile up for months. So when he walks in and I hear him opening a piece of mail and then ripping the piece of mail up, I'm like, what is going on? What is this? And he was like, oh, it's just junk mail. And I didn't think of anything at first. And then 2 seconds went by and I was like, he doesn't even open the mail. Like, what do you mean junk mail? So I went to the garbage, pulled out one piece of paper, and it was this one that says payment, payment, payment with a bunch of dates. And I was like, this isn't junk mail. What is this? So I pulled every piece out, puzzled it together, and said, oh, wow, this is $12,000 worth of debt I didn't know about.
What were you hoping happened here, buddy?
To have it paid
I
off
mean-
before I found it.
Not
It
even
would
that.
take
It was
forever.
just more.
What's the minimum payment?
minimum payment? Is
$269.
65.
Huh?
It's $65 a week, but I pay 70.
Oh, what a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, only $5 extra a week.
Okay, averages at $289 a month.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's crazy. 12,000 hours. Yeah, what were you hoping for?
12?
I mean, to the point where like I would tell her about it. I just needed I just
Do
didn't
you think
know
he
how.
would ever tell you about this if he didn't find it?
No.
Of course he
and
wouldn't.
I didn't find out about it that way. Actually, I found out by his mom telling me, because she's still on his bank account, telling me that, oh yeah, you guys could probably afford your bills if he didn't spend this much money on tools.
Why? What is with you guys and Snap Tools? Why the go into this $12,103.50 of debt with a minimum payment of nearly $300 a month?
Because it's a convenience thing.
Yes,
That's
but get some
insane.
used tools. Get some, dude. Don't get everything.
We were in the
This is
process.
insane.
Lifetime warranty. Something.
Wait, so I get he's a mechanic, but what does he need those tools for? That's a crazy number.
Something breaks. The truck comes to you.
You can't afford this. It's just is it?
We were in the
That's the
process
reality.
of buying a house when his mom came to me and said, hey, this is why you can't afford to live.
Oh my! You guys almost bought a house together. I'm glad you did.
I wasn't signing.
Yeah, I'm
like,
glad
I
you
wasn't
didn't either.
co-signing. He was entirely doing it himself.
Huh?
What are you doing?
He just pulls out a...
Okay.
What is that, Celsius?
What the fuck are we?
But yeah,
so
we were
When did you guys almost get a house?
2 months ago.
April.
You
This
don't
year?
love each other.
So I originally
I can't believe they even consider
Get
getting
a
a house
house.
together.
so he could afford to live without me. Like he
What?
didn't need.
How could that make him afford to live without you buying a house?
So calculating it out, the house we were looking at and the
Trailer?
place it's a house. The house we were
That's-
looking at was just under, including taxes and insurance. It was just under what we were renting. So I was like, you know what? Like, let's get you to the point
Okay.
where you can afford to live. Because if I decide to leave you, I don't want you living in your car. You still need a place to like watch our daughter and be a father.
Right.
Really? You think you'd ever do that?
No, he
Apparently
wouldn't.
not.
No.
But
So I know the courts are heavily skewed against men when it comes to custody, but in this case, I would actually support the courts being against him for custody. He should maybe get weekend visits with supervision at best, because he's obviously a really bad father. What the fuck?
A bad house. I mean, starter house, definitely very old, but
yes.
okay.
So we were looking at houses, and his mom came up to help look because she was going to help us with all of the closing costs.
Oh, someone just bought it a couple days ago.
VA loan
Oh, that's too
was
bad.
going
8,000.
to cover the down payment. So we didn't have a down payment. His mom was going to help us cover the closing costs. So I had her come out to just help look. Like, I appreciate your opinion. And when she came out, that's when she was just like, by the way, like, you guys can't afford to pay your bills right now because of his tool. And then like 2 weeks later is when I got that statement in the mail, because I didn't even know what he was spending on tools until then.
Oh, you told the producers that you could use your coworkers' tools.
I can,
What?
but if he leaves, then what?
Then get your tools.
Yeah, get used
Why am I gonna use
tools.
somebody else's tools when I can just go get
Because
my own
it's
tools?
debt and you wanted to get a house.
Granted,
Because you
yes,
can't afford it.
But I could.
Granted, yes.
But like,
Buddy,
I
the house
still
that just
like
got-
I still need my own tools.
Get used tools.
If it breaks, then what?
Then buy a
Come
replacement.
homeless, then what?
That
Or you could go to like
But-
Craftsman and get a whole set for $3,000
Your
versus
tools?
$12.
Your tools.
Or rather than spending thousands of dollars, get a used set. That's insane.
Nearly 15% of the purchase price of the house. Just sold for 90, 12-1.
15%?
Okay. What is this account? You're getting a lot of shit that is declining, payments left. Looks like a firm or something.
it is a firm.
What are you doing? Because you're doing like, what is the speed pay? You're doing speed pay,
What's that?
gas bill, speed pay. What are you doing?
So when I didn't have any money, I just used a firm. So it'll give me that extra
Okay,
month.
got
What's
a firm,
speed pay?
sure. Yeah,
Speed
what is that?
pay. What was that? 90.
Payday loan?
No. That was.
What's it?
That's where we work.
Yeah, that's the restaurant that we work at.
So it's
You're
food.
affirming food at the restaurant you work at?
So I
Okay.
actually I
Broken.
asked him to pay for that, and I didn't realize he didn't have money. So instead of telling me, "Hey, I don't have money for this," he affirmed it.
Hey, dude. This is
What a
like,
guy.
18 payments left on this. I don't even know. What are your minimums? Minimums stacking up to on a firm. I don't even know what the full balance is on here, dude. Do you?
I doubt it.
I know
He
the
does.
one that's
Okay. I can do the math.
67. I know 3 of them that I could.
$1,111.61 at least. I mean, it's a mess. It's a fucking mess, dude. And then what was it? It was like 18 payments left, 3 payments. Fucking, this is divided by 18. Just go with $62 a month. What a joke, dude. What a fucking mess this is. A firm. Who's a firm?
That's
Genuinely.
Jacob.
Stop saying
Jacob,
his real
Jacob.
name. That one would have been paid off by the time we filmed this. Same with this one, but what you're getting insane
She's just
things.
so bad about
You're just
it.
using the virtual card for everything at 35% interest. 35%
What?
interest.
That's
for
insane.
our Xfinity bill too. He paid our
Oh, these are the ones
Wi-Fi.
we just looked at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, why? You guys should just give up. At this point, like, what is there? The fact that you're still with each other blows my mind. Like, this felt like an audit.
Genuinely.
Like, I was like, why even go through the finances? I am, obviously, because you came on. But it's like, guys, you shouldn't even be together. And we established that in the first half. Right?
Unfortunately,
Who has credit one? Him. So far, it's all you, dude. Credit one's insane, by the way. It's like the worst credit card that exists.
I just need something to bump up my credit score.
Which is why you're above the limit. It's harming your score.
Ouch.
The limit's 500. You owe 573.97.
it's probably more now.
Yeah.
And that is to help your credit score?
At first, it was supposed to help, but then
When? At first, when?
when I first got it, it was supposed to help because I was just getting gas at that point, paying it,
I'll get you guys course career certifications.
and then
I'll get you that in the trades, and I'll get you in whatever the you. What are you going to school for again?
Engineering.
Okay, yeah,
And
we
metrology.
have some great tech certifications and shit like that. Project
That's
management.
pretty cool.
Go ahead and get those. Use those. People in the audience have converted them into 6-figure paying jobs. Dude, we have a debt forgiveness program on calebhammer.com. Personal loans and car insurance as well, but you need car insurance, so use our car insurance tool
well, I
on
have Progressive,
calebhammer.com.
but I'm still paying like astronomical amount.
Yeah, you'll probably get cheaper
Yeah,
on
I
our
bet you
website.
are.
The thing is, I don't want you guys to do any of those except for the car insurance until you have changed your behavior. And I don't even know if you guys should be together, so I don't even know what changing behavior looks like, okay?
That one's mine.
You have a
Separating.
Capital One.
That is mine.
You are late on your payment.
One of them I was, yeah.
Why?
I didn't realize that I didn't have the money in my account when it pulled,
Why?
so it bounced. I was a broke bitch.
Am.
still
I
are.
am a broke bitch.
There you go.
You guys suck, man. Because you're purchasing on this card that you're
Very
getting
true,
late
Caleb.
fees on that you're not paying on time. You're not at the credit limit, luckily for you, but it's not terribly far away. $528.83, $25 minimum payments. You couldn't even do that. And $6 from Walmart. Probably bullshit at that point then. Apple Bill, Paramount Plus,
Oh,
Goodwill's,
that's $6
Wendy's.
is our Walmart membership.
Oh, membership. I didn't even know you do memberships through Walmart.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had a
Bookstore.
membership.
Potentially groceries, potentially bullshit. Definitely bullshit.
The bookstore is for her college.
Eating at your own place again. Guys, come on. Apple Bill and Ross stores. And then late fee. It's so stupid. Of which you've had 3-4 this year so far. 4
Damn.
late fees. So no, this wasn't a... Oh, oopsie. I
know
just
this
forgot that
once.
one time. You guys are just insane. Okay, him. Let's see. What is it? I think auto loan. Volkswagen. Jetta. His special little baby. For some reason. That makes no sense. Plus a personal loan. So Jetta is $9,122.05. Personal loan is $2,371.06. Why the do you have the personal loan?
It's for my truck.
$9,000 loan for
less
the
than
Jetta's not
$2,300?
terrible, I
What's
guess.
your Jetta worth?
Right now standing, it's
$10.
between 10 and
10,000.
12.
Like 10.
If you actually care about your kids, sell it.
I mean, I already have it posted on Facebook.
Good.
There you go.
Only 'cause I made
That
it.
is
Well,
the one positive thing from
Like,
him
that
so
was
well, the
far.
Jetta's at a decent interest rate. It's a bummer that you
Because
have
his
to get
mom
rid of it.
co-signed for it. That's the
Yeah.
only reason.
What's the personal
okay.
loan interest rate?
That's better than my
You got
loan
fees and
rate,
shit
at
like
least.
Crazy.
But I'll say it's only better than mine because my bank was bullshit. And they're like, "Oh, it's a used car, so we're gonna have a slightly higher interest rate." And I was like, "That's bullshit." But yeah, his mom signed off on it, so that makes sense because his credit score is probably trash anyway. Oh my bad, I thought I was unpaused it.
The fees are probably going to be late, like overdraft.
This isn't even on that yet, though. This is
Oh.
just fees for the loans. And then you have interest. Okay, interest rate for the personal loan. For the truck, that's not even worth it. It's 13.2%.
Because he told them that it wasn't
What?
for a vehicle. That's why he got a personal loan.
Oh, okay. His checking account ended with 238.
Damn, dude.
Withdraw. Who knows where that went? Okay, let's see. Where'd this go? Energy drinks. You're a big energy drink boy, aren't you?
No, Mountain Dew. Up the wall. I drink over a little gallon of like Mountain Dew.
A day.
Okay, no longer.
day?
Make gamer subs. It's very delicious. At home, it is 40 cents a serving without
Mountain
a
Dew-
discount.
Mountain Dew is mid at best. That is crazy that you drink that much. He must be pissing out kidney stones left and right.
Link below, 40 cents a serving. Make your energy drinks, your pops, your everything at home. We have their Caleb Hammer Liquid Assets Financial Audit flavor. 1 out of every 100 gets one with my face on it. That's the special draw.
I was
So
actually
for
going
you,
to ask you if I
Caleb.
could have one of those.
unfortunately, we just don't have them. Huh? 1 out of every 10. I am correcting myself. That is updated
Every 10.
information.
Damn.
Okay, 1 out of every 10 has my face on it. And yeah, check it out, guys. Link in the description below. You can also get free samples down there to figure out what flavors you like. And then it's 40 cents a serving. Much cheaper than his energy drink.
Every day.
$3. Mountain Dew.
And sometimes it's 3 times a day. I go to the gas
There's
station.
Apple Cash. Yeah, no
Damn,
shit.
guy.
Overdraft. Mountain Dew, I think. Probably Mountain Dew. It's just bullshit, man. Mountain Dew. Domino's. I don't know. Tools? More tools? Different tools? Quality tools. This isn't Snap.
No,
Quality
it's-
tools.
Quality tools is
You want different tools?
yeah,
Multiple.
yeah. I have multiple.
I
How
didn't
many
even have
tools
that
do you
yet. Where's that
need?
at?
Damn.
Yeah, you do. It's the tech credit. The one where she has the ripped up papers. That's from
that was
Cornwall.
Snap.
No, that was Cornwall.
How much you owe on Snap?
I owe
Oh, my.
He wouldn't get me this paperwork. I've been asking him for 3 months.
Well, the dude retired,
We
so
don't
like
even
he hasn't
know.
even shown up. Like so the guy from Snap-on retired. He's gone.
Yeah, but the company still exists. But
This company does still exist, but they need another person to run his route.
His
haven't showed up.
you
explanation
can
to me
only
was
pay them in person.
Yeah.
No.
his-
Yes.
No, you can't. You can call them,
Mine is on a truck account.
but you can
not a
still
credit
call
account.
them. Like you
We
still
know it
owe
was
the company.
$50,000 spent originally on those snap tools. I mean, guys, it's all just Mountain Dews and bullshit. Mountain Dews, and okay, Mac Tools $20. Is that $20 a week?
2 weeks.
Okay, $40 a month, dude. Probably like 10,000 hours now. No, it's probably like 12 at best. What's your personal loan minimum payment?
My personal loan is
Yeah.
104.
And the Jetta?
432.
And yeah, you're
Damn.
getting overdrafts like crazy. Okay, you
That's me.
started with negative $15. So let's not pretend like you're good.
Negative 15?
So that was
For Zelle, you went negative for Zelle, you dumbass.
during the time frame that I wasn't working.
Joint account, $3. Wow. Incredible. A couple that should definitely be together. What
That's
is
my
this?
medical. So that's from having a child.
Okay, 600. You get on a payment plan?
Not yet. No, I haven't even started anything on that.
Guys, so here's the thing.
Yeah, how is Caleb supposed to help you?
Do because you guys shouldn't be together. Budget as a household, budget it individually. I don't know. But here's the advice. This is the reality of the situation. Certainly use the DollarWise budgeting app, but more than anything, sell the motorcycle, sell the Jetta, pay back the smallest to largest loan. I don't know. I don't know what to advise you. Because if you guys aren't together, yeah, you are dependent on him financially. If you're not together, I don't know. You can't pay bills.
Yeah.
But move in with family, get a cheap ass apartment, man the fuck up on taking care of your kids and dogs, and pay smallest to largest. I don't know. That's kind of it, but I don't know how to budget you guys. I really don't. Because you guys shouldn't be together. You're not together. Your finances are a mess. I don't have all the statements, but that's the basic thing. Or at least with you, with all your debt, prove you can budget for 3 months, then go through bankruptcy or a debt forgiveness program or something. But
I mean,
that's like, yeah,
I always
it's such
look
a
at-
f***ing mess.
I always do smallest to largest.
So if
Always do, buddy.
No.
You're in debt. You're
if you look at the Affirm, he took out a $900 and some Affirm
Yes, I saw that.
to partially pay off the Snap-on. So he put that $930 towards Snap-on, owes an interest rate on that
yeah, it's like
$930
36%.
and still owes Snap-on.
I didn't know what it was for, but that's
I didn't know that he took out the Affirm until a month after he did that.
guys. I don't even know. What a mess. I can't do this. I can't go through.
Yeah, as he was going through, I was worried that Caleb wouldn't really be able to help them. Especially at the point, we've all come to the conclusion, I'm sure, that they can't be together. They've cheated on each other. They aren't a good couple. They should split, but she can't afford life on her own. He can't afford life if he lived by pinching pennies. Caleb's already said it's basically a hopeless situation in this case. I'm sure if they were together as a better couple, they could figure it out. But they blow money left and right, and it's damn near impossible, I guess, to really come up with something for them that's workable.
Do this. There's nothing reasonable for me to do here. The advice is sell those things. Maybe consolidate if you can prove your budget, but I just don't even have hope for that. Probably break up. Live with your family, get a cheap ass apartment, and be a good dad. I don't know. Okay, I'm actually interested in calling your backup. I want to see his perspective on this. Well, let's call her backup in the post show. And her financial score obviously is 0. It's not even close. There's no retirement. There's nothing. It's not real estate. You almost did. I'm glad you didn't. Get yours at CalebHammer.com. Now join us for an extra 20 minutes.
Yeah,
We're
them
going to
buying
call
a
her
house
back
together
burner
is insane.
back burner in the post show. An extra 20 minutes of this episode. Also, 3 premium shows every single day, 6 days a week, over 100,000 monthly active users for a reason, because it is the best membership on YouTube. Join by the join button or click that link below, or you can go off platform with the Hammer Elite app or hammerelite.com. I'll see you guys there. How does it feel to be this woman's backup option and she won't leave this pathetic actual waste of space that she's with?
Not the best.
I don't like the idea of like leaving him. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know why.
What?
This dude rocks his asshole constantly.
In the shower, yeah.
I use her
Huh?
place.
I just launched
What?
a brand new Hammer Elite app.
Damn. That's actually crazy. All right, well, hey, if you made it this far, I want to say thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this video with my constant additions. Damn, this actually ran way longer than I thought. I'm well over 2.5 hours with only an hour and 37 minutes of this episode. Dang. All right, well, again, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. And for those of you who stuck around, I'm going to move myself here to the center. There we go. You earned yourself a story to say, or to understand why I have the disdain and very low opinion of the Army mechanics, or at least the wheeled vehicle and generator mechanics of the Army. So I'll tell you. So circa a year, don't worry about it. Good old specialist Alaric was going through, and so it's Motor Pool Monday. It's the first day of the week, the worst day of the week as per usual, understandably, as to why Garfield hated Mondays. So we would go through, we'd get our sheets that are 5988s. So it's basically a form that's with a vehicle number and information on it saying, hey, this is the vehicle or the trailer, generator, what have you, whatever it's for. Say, this is the number, these are previous issues with the vehicle, so on and so forth, for each sheet of paper. So, me being Specialist Alaric going through, along with, they'd say, oh, hey, we got our sick call rangers that dodged out so they could get out of doing Motor Pool Monday, so you got to take all these vehicles and generators and trailers, whatever. I go through, we have the technical manual. And in the technical manual, you have the parts of before, during, and after of looking at the vehicle before you start it, during, after you start it, and after you've ran it, moved it around to make sure there's no issues, so on and so forth. So you fill out the parts, you say, hey, B, number whatever for before, D, whatever for during, and A, whatever for after. Fill out this form, and if you do it right, takes 20 to 30-ish minutes, maybe a little bit more, depending on the vehicle. If it's a simpler vehicle, about 20-ish minutes. If it was one of the newer vehicles, like the JLTV, I'll put up pictures of these vehicles so you understand what I'm talking about. These kinds of vehicles, it takes 20, 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, depending on the complexity of the vehicle to get it taken care of. So, we go over there, and then I'd go over to the mechanics company. And if everything went as it should, the process is I look at the vehicle, write down any faults, go to the mechanic, say, hey, this is the vehicle I've worked on, here are the faults, come look at it, verify it, sign off on my sheet, I'll turn it in, and that's it. And the process goes on from there. Now, that's what should happen. What actually would happen is I would walk into the maintenance bay, find a couple of guys and say, hey, this is the vehicle I'm working on, here are some faults, can you help me? They would stand there, look up from their phones at me like I am the greatest inconvenience in the world, look at the form, and then say, what kind of vehicle is this? I would say, oh, it's a wheeled vehicle, it's this kind of vehicle. And they would say, oh, well, we're tracked vehicle mechanics. Go find a wheeled vehicle mechanic or a generator mechanic if it was a generator. And I would say, fair enough. Okay, yeah, thanks for your time. Go off on my merry way to look for some wheeled vehicle mechanics. Of course, they're doing whatever the fuck they want to do aside from their job. And it would take me a little while to find one. I'd find one, hey, can you sign up or go look at the vehicle, verify these faults, and look at them and sign off on my sheet so I can get turned into to my command. And of course, they give me the runaround, say, oh yeah, we're doing something. Like, no, you're not. You're standing there looking at your phone. And of course, after I finally get one and damn near drag them by the collar of their uniform out to the vehicle, get them to finally sign off on it, I get signed off, turned in. Then later in the week, they would say, hey, Specialist Alaric, go look at these vehicles, make sure they're getting worked on. I go out to the motor pool, look at the vehicle. and it still looks like it's in the same crappy condition. I go to the maintenance bay, say, hey, you guys working on these vehicles? They look at me, once again, like I am the greatest inconvenience ever. They look at this metal cage and say, hey, you see that over there? I look at it. It's a 4-foot wide, 4-foot deep, 8-foot-ish tall metal cage. I would say, yeah, what about it? They would say, there's 4 of those cages. There's one for this company, that company, or Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, however many companies there were in whatever battalion we were in. They'd say, you see those? I'm like, yeah. Well, you see that it's empty? I'd say, yes. Well, they look at the cage, look at me, look back at the cage, they'd say, that's the parts cage. If there's no parts in it, there's nothing for them to do. And I'd say, oh man, it's a shame. I see that there are no parts in there. I guess I'll just go on my merry way. I go back to my command and say, hey, there's no parts in the parts cage. They can't work. And they look at me, shrug, say, yeah, sure, fair enough. And then, this is just constant rotating. Every week it's the same thing. I would go over there, force one of them to come look at the vehicle, trailer, or generator, or whatever it was I was working on, and say, hey, look at this, sign off on it. They would begrudgingly do so. And then I would go to them, they'd say the same thing about there being no parts, and go on. Now, at this unit that I'm talking about specifically, now this is like this is an Army-wide issue that I experienced at a couple of units, but it was absolute peak the worst at this unit that I'm talking about specifically in the story. I won't obviously say what unit it was. But anyway, this was an ongoing issue for months, actually well over a year. So at this unit, I deployed with this unit. It came back home, and it came back over the summer, and then there's what's called railhead. So at this point, rail, kind of talking about trains. Basically, what it is you're either loading vehicles onto a train or taking them off of a train to bring them, or to either deliver them to wherever you're going or bring them back. At this point, we're bringing them back because it's after a deployment. Every single vehicle, over the course, so basically, say from September on, every single vehicle, every single person was back from where we deployed to. So from September forward, somehow every vehicle became what's called deadlined. So that means that either A, the vehicle just basically just straight up didn't work, or B, there was an issue with the vehicle that presented some sort of safety hazard to the operator or the passengers, or the passengers. So every vehicle was downlined. 100% of the vehicles could not be used. Thankfully, we weren't in the training cycle because the training cycle started in September. So I'll get to the main point of the issue, so that's really going to explain and just blow this whole case wide open and prove to you how fucking right I am as to why wheeled vehicle and generator mechanics are the biggest pieces of shit the Army has to offer. So what had happened is all these vehicles are deadlined. It goes on September, October, November. Finally, December rolls around. And guess what's in December and rolling into January? Christmas block leave, which is 2 weeks of precious time where the Army, the Army basically, but the unit says you can take these 2 weeks off and we will not bother you during your time of leave. So everyone submits their leave form. It's all going to be great. Everyone's looking forward to it. We're a few weeks out from being able to go home. And then our battalion commander comes down, gets gets all the commanders together. We found out about this a little bit later. He gets all of the company commanders together, and he says, hey, I'm sick and tired of every single fucking vehicle in my motor pool being deadlined, because when I have to report to the full bird colonel and say, we are not mission capable, that's absolutely embarrassing, and it looks bad on me. Which it absolutely is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the companies as a whole, because there's no reason for every single vehicle to be broken. One or two here being messed up, yeah, sure, that's pretty normal, but every single one of them, that's very, very bad. So he comes down to the mechanics and says, if at least half of the vehicles in the motor pool are not mission ready 1 week prior to everyone going on to holiday block leave or Christmas block leave, depending on what we want to call it, he was going to he's going to revoke all of their leave, and they were going to stay there the entire time until those vehicles worked. Then you know what's crazy? You know what's absolutely fucking crazy is that within that next week, all the vehicles somehow started working and they were all operational. And I don't mean because we were covering for them, because there's no way in hell I was going to cover for a single fucking one of them. All those vehicles started working and they were mission ready. So, yeah, everyone gets to go on Christmas leave. Yeah, we're all happy, woo woo, whatever. We come back and it eventually cycles down to all of those. What had happened was, also actually here, I'll expand on a bit. So there's this one building next to the maintenance bay. It's a large building. None of us really got to go into it because it was the mechanics building, and which makes sense. I had my medical office that people weren't allowed to walk into willy-nilly, and it makes sense. Yeah, the mechanics had their own building we weren't allowed to walk into willy-nilly. Now, let me explain to you what this building was. This building was the supply building. Those cages were for show. In that building, there was tons of supplies that were just gathering dust, and the mechanics were just too fucking lazy to do their damn jobs because they wanted to be pieces of shit. So what had happened is there was just supplies just stacking up in there. Nothing was happening. So there was a new rule. The commander came down, he found out about this, and said, here's what's going to happen. From now on, whenever soldiers get their vehicle assigned to them, and it's going to be annotated on their form, the 5988, the maintenance form. It's going to be annotated that parts that were required for the maintenance of that vehicle have come in, and whoever gets assigned to that vehicle is going to go to the parts building, sign out from a higher ranking staff NCO or non-commissioned officer. It's probably a sergeant first class or whatever. Yeah, I think it was a sergeant first class whenever I would go in there. They'd go in there and they had to sign the part out from that NCO saying they received the part, and then they would take it to one of the maintenance guys, and they would have to basically drag them to that vehicle and say, this piece goes to this vehicle, you're going to fix it. And then that maintenance guy had to sign off on the 5988. It became so crazy, proving that the maintenance guys weren't doing shit, that it really came down to that point where it was overmanaged when it really shouldn't have been. And then, following in the next few weeks when the maintenance guys were pretty much forced to do their job, they were constantly crying, we're working 12 plus hours every day, including the weekends. It's not fair that you guys get to enjoy it. You know what? Man, it's fucking crazy. Maybe if you weren't such lazy pieces of shit and actually did your jobs in the first fucking place, then you wouldn't have to deal with doing overtime. Man, who would have fucking thought? Crazy, right? Huh. People talk about how shitty military vehicles are, and don't get me wrong, they're not great. But they'll get you around as long as they're maintained. And not only that, but here's another fun secret. The maintenance guys don't even actually do that much, even when they actually have to do their jobs. Like, yeah, they'll have to do the higher level skill stuff. But even me, as a non-mechanic, had to do the maintenance shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm doing stuff like changing my own headlights, the basic stuff you do with your car, like adding oil and whatnot, changing the tires, getting all these, like, if it was surface level stuff, I was doing it. All they had to do was occasionally flush the oil system, the oil filtration system, and I'll replace a window, stuff like that. It really wasn't even that crazy. It's just the fact that they were so behind on their work because they refused to do even the most basic shit that they had to work overtime in order to catch up over the next month or two, I think, something like that. But they had the gall to cry about it, and it pissed me the fuck off. So yeah, that's why I have a massive bone to pick with every Army mechanic that's wheeled, tracked, or generator. Again, if you were an aviation mechanic, yeah, kudos to you. You're clearly doing your job because pilots aren't falling out of the sky left and right. But hot damn, the fact that they had the gall to bitch about their job, it pissed me the fuck off. And then they want to come to me saying, hey, yeah, my pee-pee burn, do something about it. because the few hours that they have off, rather than getting a regular fucking hobby, they hook up with dirty bitches off Tinder and shit. So, yeah, fun times. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed my story. And I hope you understand why I have a bit of an issue with them. Thank you so much for your time. This has been Alaric reacting to Caleb Hammer. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alaric is out.